is it?
It's 7:00.
7:00.
7:00.
It's go time.
It's go time.
It's go time.
Hold on. Oh wait. Just
And Dave,
hold
I
on.
could pull up all the scores because I got MLB.
I got it right here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yankees won. Yay.
Don't ever say that again.
Boston won.
Yankees won.
Yay!
Told you not to say it again.
The fucking Mets lost.
That's why I did.
The Mets. they
That's
still
low,
play?
right? That's
Red-
nice and low, right?
Oh shit! Red Sox won.
Yeah, Mets
That's
lost.
nice and low.
Phillies in the top of the 10th.
Orioles
They're winning.
won 12-2.
Yep.
Damn.
All right. So we're gonna go.
My son is a friend of a player on the Orioles, Cedric
Nice.
Mullins. Very
Uh-huh.
good friend. Yeah. He hit a home run today.
I think.
Did he do it for a kid in the hospital? Little Bobby?
Little Bobby.
In the hospital.
Are we going
he's
live
not
yet?
Babe
Or
What was
what?
that? What was that? What was the name of that?
He's not Babe Ruth.
What was that? What was that
Wasn't
movie?
that Pride of the Yankees or something?
The Pride of the Yankees. Was that? But that was about Lou Gehrig, wasn't
Pride
it?
of the
Yeah,
Yankees
but
is Lou
Sandlot?
Gehrig.
Was it Sandlot?
No, when Babe Ruth goes to
Sandlot.
Moron. Yeah. Bunch of little kids running around.
I think we're. I don't know. We might be live.
Okay.
I think we're live right now. Hey,
You don't know?
no, I don't.
You don't know.
But anyway,
Who knows?
Here we are.
All right.
Love and life. Yeah, it's Monte, Skipper, Avocado, and Dave. The Oddfathers
Yeah.
live again. Construction is over, I guess, isn't it?
Newly,
I hope
newly
so.
built.
Yeah. But the same old sad sack humor is, and corny clapping is still here.
Who's got clap?
You don't hear clap.
Yeah,
the
it's just a
clap.
different look.
All right, it's
What do
just
you
a
got
different look.
there?
Yeah, like
what do
you
you-
like it? It's very cash now. You like this?
I
Yeah.
like the pool table effect. I do.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
nice.
I like
Eh,
that room.
Somebody strummed the guitar behind us. I don't know what
Hey,
that
look at
was.
Avocado with the avocado holding the
Look at him, I'm
microphone.
telling you,
The
look.
hat.
Look,
Looks like
what,
Mr.
look.
Peanut. Looks like a fat
No.
Mr. Peanut.
Come forward again.
Oh, you
Yeah,
want that?
that's perfect.
There we go.
Like I said, you look like a Hasidim. Look, he's got the curls on the side and everything.
Look
The
Shalom.
hat.
Shalom.
He's got Shalom. Look, he's got the walking stick microphone, but we call it. I think they call it a staff.
Staff.
Yeah.
No. He's
Look, I'm going to
blessing
see
the
him
room.
walking up and down Eastern Parkway, looking with a black cashmere shirt, jacket full of diamonds.
It's hidden in my
Avocado.
jacket. Oy vey.
So here we are. Hey, and it's opening day.
Opening
Yeah.
day.
Opening day.
Baseball.
There you go.
There we go.
Am I the only one that's happy? I know, Dave, you're happy about
Oh,
that.
absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
We
I
got
love
14
it.
games today. 2 teams don't play.
14 games today?
14.
Wow. Nice.
28 teams.
Nice. All right, cut the clapping. I did it.
All right.
Nice.
Dave was
14 games.
doing
So where are
that.
we at?
So you want to know the scores?
Yeah. Let's just
right.
give a little. Why not?
White Sox beat the Angels 8-1.
All right.
That's a miracle. That'll be their only win of the year.
You know what? You might be right. Giants beat the Reds 6-4. Guardians beat Royals 7-4. Red Sox, boo.
Yay.
Beat the Rangers 5-2.
On a
How about
3-run
how
homer in
about
the
the
ninth.
Yankee? Oh, you're going to make us wait till the last for the Yankee score?
I am.
Wow,
Because-
fantastic.
Do you have a drum roll on the?
No, I have.
All right. Well,
That's not quite a drum roll.
okay.
I
Well,
mean, if
you're
they
a
lost,
Yankee fan.
if they lost, I'm going to give it to them.
But they didn't.
Okay.
Orioles beat Blue Jays 12-2, and the Yankees beat the Brewers 4-2.
At home. At home.
Yay.
And the Yankees catcher set a record
For what?
because he led off the game with a home run. No catcher has ever led off a game with a home run until now.
And
Wait.
Hold
In the
on,
MLB,
hold on.
I'm sorry. In the MLB.
MLB.
Of all time.
A catcher leading off the game. Yes.
And that kid is from Hialeah, Florida, baby.
Really?
He was
All right.
a Uber driver.
Represent.
Who,
He was a
Wells?
Uber-
Was he really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are
that's
you
the kid
serious?
from- the kid who was supposed to be catching for the Yankees.
Wells.
Yeah.
Hialeah.
He's a rookie, right?
Yes. Well, no,
Was
he
he
played
driving
last
Uber?
year.
Look,
He
he just-
just played
that's-
last.
he's still kind of a rookie,
I think
right?
You're
He's played 1 year.
thinking of the first
I might be
baseman.
thinking of no, it's the catcher. I know it was a catcher.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's the backup catcher.
Okay, all right.
Because my
then I
son was
take that
telling me
back.
about that today. He showed up because he had to take an Uber to the stadium, and he was in a suit.
Sorry. Did he take an Uber or was he an Uber driver? Which one?
The catcher from Hialeah was an Uber driver.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that I know. So maybe
Well,
he is the backup.
This is great.
Yeah, and then he took an Uber. Well, loyalty, I guess,
Yeah, at least he didn't switch to like Lyft or something.
to the to the stadium. Got out in a suit. He was a little late, I guess.
Gotcha.
The reason I know this is because my ex-wife got all over my son about this. We're all Yankee fans, all of us. So she had to say something about it. And he's going, Mom, I'm sure the Yankees paid for the Uber.
She was upset that he took an Uber.
Yeah.
Oh my God, really?
Well, you forgot one score. The Marlins.
I mean,
the Marlins and the
I mean,
and the Pirates. It's
kinda-
4-4 in the top of the ninth.
Oh, okay, so they're still playing. Okay, so
Still going at it.
Gotcha.
I think you made the right decision, Dave. Sorry.
Leaving out the Marlins.
I know.
How about tomorrow? Exactly.
I know.
Leaving
listen-
your house tonight? What was your decision?
No, Skip. Can you do us a favor? Your head,
that,
being
bud?
that it looks like a wrecking ball, can you just go like this and try to knock the bridge over? Yeah. No, the other
Listen,
way. Yeah.
if I go like this, I'm going to fall asleep. I'm going to fall asleep. So
You're
don't,
gonna fall asleep. Yeah. Maybe it's because you got up like 7 times before the show started.
That's because I was trying to set things up so I could be
No,
perfect.
it looks good. It looks
Perfect.
good.
He should
I
wear
like it.
one of those things that the race car drivers wear, so he doesn't have to.
Oh,
get
the neck brace, the harness.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it's
The
called-
thing
he's talking
down
about
the
like-
leg where you
yeah,
can
yes,
pee.
I like
Yeah, it's
that.
called a
That's what he's
mayonnaise
doing.
jar.
See? That's
Oh.
what he's talking about.
Yeah, keep a little mayonnaise
Dave, you
jar
really
like my
want-
grandfather
Dave,
used
you
to
really
keep.
Really want
Yeah.
to make you feel bad, Dave. You want to know why I go to the bathroom so much, Dave? You really want me to bring this
No,
down?
no, no,
no,
no,
here
no,
we
no,
go.
none of us,
Here we
none of us
go.
do.
So then
Nobody
shut
wants to.
the
No. Look,
Okay.
look,
Anyway,
he
go
leaned
ahead.
in. He leaned
I
into the.
know.
He wanted to tell
He
us
wanted
so
to
bad.
headbutt me.
That's basically what I thought was going to happen, right through the screen.
I'm sorry. I
anyway.
apologize.
Don't make me come over there. Take me about
All right.
2.5 hours. I know where you live.
I would love to see you come
Oh,
over here. We have a
wait.
beer. We can't have a steak
geez.
though.
We
No
can't.
steaks. No steaks.
So-
I have an avocado.
So everybody's been good.
wait,
I don't know.
wait, wait.
I'll have an avocado.
Yeah, because you're such a tough guy. I got
But
I
you
got a
gotta
back.
keep changing. Why is he
I
got?
got yeah. Please.
I got
put
a
it back.
background for you,
Please,
tough guy.
please put
I
it
got
up.
your background.
This is what happened.
Here we go.
This is what happened while we were redecorating and trying to get our shit together.
We were having,
There you go, tough guy.
we were having, I love it.
For the rest of the show, you and the dog.
Play the
Look at him.
music.
Yeah.
Play the music.
Even the bridge behind you, the Brooklyn Bridge is going, F you. You can't drive around with a dog like that.
Play the music.
Oh, but she is the is it?
No, it's a
that's
chick
Buster,
magnet.
isn't it?
That's Buster, man.
That's why are you so low?
know.
You sound really.
Again,
Your
I'm
microphone.
low.
Where's
You
your
gotta be
microphone?
kidding me. What? It's
Oh, so you're using the headphones for microphones?
I switched. Where
there
were
it
you?
is.
That's
Oh
when I
my
switched.
God! You switched what teams? Obviously
You
with the
said it.
Genders?
Come on.
No, we're not
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
changed
Genders.
genders.
Yeah,
Yeah, we already
that's right. You already did
established
that.
that.
Oh, good. See, I'll be.
With that dog there, you
No,
should.
but really,
Play
okay.
the
Let's
music.
analyze this. So
There's a
here's
song to that-
here's
that-
here's
that
Skip.
driving
Here's
around.
Skip driving around Palm Beach with his freaking dog,
Play the music.
Right.
telling people what they should do. I mean,
the whole thing.
you're listen. I love you and I respect you, and your advice
love
is
me.
always
Don't
spot
love me.
on. No, for real. I'm not even kidding. All kidding aside, your advice is always spot on. You know what's going on in the market. Like you know your shit, and I love that. But the fact that you're driving around with the dog,
Buster is an icon. Buster's my
I know he
sidekick.
is. I know.
Everybody knows Buster. When I don't do videos with him, they want to know where Buster is.
We had a guy on the Oddfathers once named Buster.
Oh.
Now he's
He's
driving
an
in
OG.
a car.
Yeah,
with,
Yeah,
now he's
no,
driving in a
now
car
he's
with
listening and
Skip.
he's cheering us on because he
Now
loves
he's
us.
driving Uber, and he's
No,
driving,
no, he's not.
Players
He's
to the
not
game.
driving. No, but that's funny. Look, I mean, that is the greatest thing. I look forward to
Play the
those
song.
videos.
Avocado, play the song. There's a whole bit. There's music to that.
I was
video.
gonna
That's
say.
what he was telling me. That's a whole song.
I told him.
Why is there music with this?
You've
Any of
got to
this?
watch the video with the music. It's the best.
Do I have to?
Yeah, you do. You do. Not now. Do it later. Do it later. All right. Do it
In
later.
the privacy of your own home.
In the privacy of your own home. All right. Do it later.
Right. So my wife comes out and goes, "I'm sorry, honey. Are you gay?"
What? Because you're watching.
I'm sorry.
a
What are you
video of
watching
Bill?
again?
Because
What are you
you're
watching?
watching
Is
bald
that
dogs, bald
is that
guys
a-
with poofy dogs.
since
That's
when are you
Buster
into
the Killer
Broadway?
Shih Tzu. Buster the Killer Shih Tzu. Everybody knows him as. He's a killer. That's all.
He looks like a killer. It looks like he's got an underbite.
No, he's got
No?
normal. Yeah, he's normal. He's normal. He's 17 years
anyway.
old. Look at him.
Wow, 17. Well, the little dogs, right? I mean, that's true, right? The little dogs last. They live last. Oh my god.
That breed.
It's not like it's milk.
That breed can go to 23 years old.
Really? And
The
that's a
Shih
what?
Tzus,
That's a Shih Tzu?
Shih Tzu.
Shih Tzu. What about a
23
Lhasa
years
Apso?
old. They were kind of in the same family, but
Right?
they could live until their 20s.
The bigger dogs don't live that
Bigger
long.
dogs don't live. They have a lot of hind quarter issues, like back leg, like labs. They have a lot of hind
Yeah.
quarter
Oh, I miss
issues.
my girl. Oh,
Hips.
Shepherds, and
Big
then
time
you have like
hips.
the bulldogs have the shoulder issues and the breathing issues.
Yeah,
Every dog's got issues.
my pits give me a hard time right now. I'm ready to fucking kill him. So.
The breathing.
what do you mean? Hard time
Why,
in
'cause
what
of the
way?
Breathing?
Oh,
It's
no,
gotta be
he
a
just
shorter life.
he just keeps nudging me because he wants to play while we're on the
Oh,
show.
he's playing with you. Oh, I thought you meant he was giving you a hard
Oh,
time
so he's
because he
in there.
wasn't
I mean,
doing
imagine
well.
if I brought Rennie in here. My dog would be all over the place. But then again, I
Exactly.
would imagine she might just
Plop.
chill. Yeah, just chill out. Well, anyway, it's good to see you all.
Good to be back.
Yeah,
thanks
it is good
thanks
to be
for
back.
inviting us.
Yeah,
I didn't invite you. This is it. We're here
Come
now.
on, this
We're
is
here.
the group.
We're here.
No,
We're
I
here,
meant
we're here.
sending us an invite to get into the
Oh,
show.
yeah. Some of us. I mean, some of us. I think were banned at one point.
I think.
But somehow made their way back. I have no idea how that happened, Skip. I have no
He
idea.
greased the door guy.
Yeah. Hey.
Dave, I think he's talking about you. Right?
No, hell no. Dave wasn't banned. Dave wasn't banned. He just was dropped from the. Somehow we got kicked out of the text group of the group chat. So you backed. Yeah, change that. That
I'm
was
back.
good. But I love the
Who-
Buster.
who's-
That was good, Buster. All
Who's
right.
Daniel? Who's Daniel? We have a listener.
Really?
All right. Oh, that's probably my buddy Danny.
Oh, Danny. Yeah. Wait,
Yeah, yeah,
comments.
yeah.
Danny. Yeah.
Making a comment about me.
Now
and
it looks
Buster.
like he's driving Sean and the dog around. Can't post comments.
John's in the
Why?
car with
Why?
us.
Why can't I
John
post?
was in the
Why can't
car
I
with
answer?
us.
All right, hold on.
can
Is he commenting on X?
Yeah, it was- probably.
Yes. He's not in our group comments. He's on X. He's not in our
Yeah.
group text. He's not in our group.
All right, I don't see the comment here, but that doesn't mean anything because I can't respond for some reason. This amazing platform, which I love, post StreamYard. No, it's not. I don't know why it won't let me post to X.
Because
We
you're
could post-
probably banned from your own.
You're banned. You're
No, I'm
banned.
not banned. I can't post to Instagram Live, which is good. But
banned.
anyway, LinkedIn, Facebook, no. Facebook pages, yes. Twitch, YouTube. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
What are
think
you
we
trying
should
to do?
listen, interact with Dave, with
Dan.
Daniel. Sorry, I
Danny.
mean, Dave's right here. So,
Dave's not here.
Dave's not here.
He doesn't live here
Yeah, he
anymore.
does. Dave doesn't live here anymore.
Dave's not here, man.
Just Dave. Yeah, there's no comments. Maybe I should
It's
take
gotta
down
be
the.
X.
I'm
It's
going to
gotta
take
be
down the
X.
under construction. I'm going to unpin it.
Yeah.
He just said, I don't know
Delete
what
it.
I'm doing.
I'm going to delete
John
it.
told me this
There
is
you
how
go.
to do it.
Look, now it's deleted. What did he say? I missed it. I missed
He
it.
said, I
Sorry.
don't know what I'm doing. John told me how to do it.
The-
So he's probably making comments in X.
Hey, Dan, I don't know what I'm doing either, so don't worry. None of us in this room know what we're doing.
Dave knows what
John
he's
told
doing.
me how to do it. I love it.
Oh, you can see it. Okay, it's on X.
I mean, I
right?
can see it. I just can't respond to him. Do you understand how frustrating this is?
No.
But this is the Oddfathers. I mean, this is the shit that
the odd
happens.
frustration.
If he was responding on X and not through, I think, StreamYard, because I don't know how it goes. I don't know how it works. I'm not a guru. I'm not a technical guru.
We're on the StreamYard chat.
Okay. Speaking of
we're on the
guru,
chat.
yeah. Speaking of guru, I have this brown. You got to get Poopsie on the line. Can you text? Come on, I'm dying. And men, listen, we're a bunch of guys. This is the Oddfathers. Guys want to know about skincare, right?
No.
I would hope so.
No, I already know about
John's
skincare.
too
Yeah,
cool.
I know I don't take care of mine. So I have this.
Hold on.
I have. Okay.
You're putting her on the line?
Poopsie, you're live right now on the podcast.
No, don't do that to her.
One of my fellow podcasters has this brown
Hi, Poopsie.
spot on his forehead. How do we get rid of that?
We had a medical question.
Hyperpigmentation. Go ahead.
Something that
It's a brown spot.
the skin just from repeated sun damage, age, all of these things are factors.
It's probably age.
Breaking my heart. Hey, Poopsie,
And-
do you know?
and-
Does she
and
know
to be
who it
honest
is?
with you, to be honest with you, his face takes away from the brown spot because once you get beyond the face, you don't even
Oh, my God.
notice.
I
the
thought he
brown
was gonna.
spot.
You know,
It could have been shit.
I thought he was gonna say because he's so handsome.
Things you can do, maybe laser treatment.
Laser
maybe
treatments.
lightening
it's a
cream,
it's a brown
also
spot. It's a brown spot on my
wear
forehead.
Sunblock.
All right,
You
you're
gotta
the best, Poopsie. Talk to you later.
Have fun.
Thank
Oh,
you.
fantastic.
You get
Okay.
Goodbye.
cut off the top of your head.
Listen to me.
So,
I
now
got
you know.
I got absolutely nothing out of that.
Yes, you're going to have
Zero.
to go
You
for
did.
some
No, I
kind of
didn't. No,
laser
I didn't.
treatment.
I didn't get to
Go
talk
for
to
some
her.
kind of laser
I
treatment.
didn't get to talk to her.
No,
I got
you-
nothing.
She won't answer the phone for you. She answers right away from you.
I understand. I'm not saying
So,
I'm not saying. Holy shit! I just was like, well, I'm a cartoon character.
Yes, you did.
You're stuttering.
I didn't want to call her, Skip. I wanted to talk to her and go hi. I wanted to formally introduce. No, I'm kidding.
Sorry, pal.
I just wanted to talk to her about the brown spot.
I just
just-
did it for you.
Oh my
I
God, she's a
took care of
typical
it for you.
saleswoman. She just rattled off. Try
She
this,
just
try
went right
laser,
down
try
there.
that. Just try anything. Just leave me alone and don't ever call here again.
That's it. Don't ever call me again. Get me off your podcast. That's exactly
I know
what
you.
said.
I didn't want you to say any of that.
That's
See, you're not
exactly
smooth.
what you wanted me
lost
to
it.
say.
Do me a favor. Hit your head into that bridge. Do me a
was
favor.
trying to help
Exactly
you.
what
You asked for
wanted
help.
me to say. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Thanks, Dave.
I
Yeah,
love you,
Dave
buddy, but
understands.
you asked for help.
Dave
Oh, that's nice.
understands.
That looks
You
good.
Like that one better?
Yeah, with your white shirt. Perfect.
Dave understands.
No, it looks good.
His
I like
head
it.
in the middle of the.
It's not a
The
white
flag.
shirt. It's a blue shirt.
Oh,
you
breaking
go.
news:
Breaking
the
news, just-
Marlins
Oh, breaking news. Hold on.
They won?
they won 5-4.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
All right. All right. We'll root for Florida teams.
I'm
All
happy
the
about
time.
that. I'm happy
I mean,
about that.
not all the time.
There we go. Oh, that's
Well,
Oh,
That's
and
appropriate.
getting back to the dark spot, and she's saying it's AIDS. That's called Sarposi's carcinoma.
That's what she
Okay.
said.
But it's not raised.
I didn't
It's
hear
not
her.
raised.
It's not. It would be raised. Yeah. It's
Yeah, mine's not raised. It's just a spot. And like
It-
What language is that?
it's skin language. It's skin cancer language.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Latin.
It's not raised. It's just a brown spot.
Yeah.
It could be an
It's
age
like a big
spot. Doesn't
freckle. You know, like
necessarily
It's
Yeah,
a
it's
guinea
not an age
freckle.
spot.
It's a
Yeah,
guinea
but
freckle.
I don't want it.
I got
I don't
them
want it
too.
where I'm gonna have to like do Ramadan or something. I it's got to get I
Get
got to get
yourself
rid
a
of it.
mat, face east.
I
and
said
just
that,
start
Ramadan.
praying. That's it.
Is that right,
If-
Ramadan?
if-
Yeah,
His face was perfect right there. The way he looked.
what
at
does
you.
he have behind him?
Not
map.
for Brooklyn.
He's got a map. Look. He's got flags. Look, everything's flashing. Look.
A map of Brooklyn. Look what I got over here. Look,
Okay.
Oh.
I know, but you
Only-
listen. You're not that technically savvy, and all you're doing right now is glitching.
And
And it
yeah,
looks
so is
horrible.
John. John's glitching.
No.
at
John's,
him.
No,
John's-
he's just
John's-
got that weird
John's
hat.
wearing a hat and he's on fire.
Yeah.
You're on the other hand, you're
He's on
half a
fire.
flag and half a Canarsie. Yeah, wow.
You want
Fix
me to
it.
go,
Bitch.
you go back
Fix
to
it.
the dog?
Bitch, how's it better?
That's better.
All right. While you're fixing that, yeah, that's much better.
We're
So,
gonna leave that.
one of the things I wanted to cover when we came back was health.
Oh.
No, really. And I saw, and if anybody remembers and who's ever been listening from the beginning, if you're still alive, it's such a long time ago. But anyway, we had a guy on, Dan. We called him
Dan.
No, we didn't call him Dan. We called him the Codfather. He was the Codfather because he's like the #1 importer of shrimp. Oh, yeah. Remember? All right, and he has a great radio voice. I'd love to try and get him back in. But anyway, he would tell he told a story about this tripolyphosphate, right? So how it came to be was when they would go and the shrimp boats would go get shrimp from away, and then they had to travel a long ways. They had to do something to preserve it. So they used this tripolyphosphate, and this tripolyphosphate, what it did was it actually swelled up the shrimp. So let's again, I don't know. So let's just say so you had 1,000 pounds of shrimp. Well, you put this tripolyphosphate on it. Now you got 2,000 pounds of shrimp, and you can charge more for it. And that was only with leaving it in the tripolyphosphate for a short period of time. Let's leave it in there for longer and see how much bigger the shrimp can get. You know what I mean?
Well,
so that's what. So he warned. He goes, you go to big supermarkets or whatever without naming names, or you go there. He goes, you look. They technically they have to put the ingredients and where they're from. And the minute you see, and that's not just with shrimp. I think it's with fish. It could be with so many other things. I'm not so much sure if it's with meat, but I think more seafood. Tripolyphosphate. Don't eat it. Did you ever get those pinwheels of shrimp, and no matter what you do to it, it still feels like it's a slimy, it's like you never cooked it? Even if you cook it or you skewer it, you know what I mean? Those are the ones with the tripolyphosphate in it. So then they're doing this stuff with the cereal. Now, you would do like a then and now kind of thing with cereal. And, hold on, I had it up. I thought I had it up. I used to. Hold on.
That's what a lot of the foods, though. It's not just cereal.
No. I understand, but think about this. When we were growing up, I mean, because let's just say it. I mean, we're 60 in our 60s or whatever, maybe older, but around in our mid 60s, right? Low to mid 60s. So, but when we ate cereal, I don't. Whatever. All right, good for you, you prick.
What did he say?
Yeah,
I'm only
trisodium.
58.
Well,
He was correcting me.
well, that was
Telling us he's
tripolyphosphate.
only
This is
58.
trisodium phosphate, and you can buy the shit on. You can buy it online at Home Depot, and it's in cereal. It's called TSP. Hold on.
You got a lot of crap in cereal. You got wood in cereal. Wood chips in
Trisodium
cereal.
phosphate. I'm trying to. Come on. Okay, there we go. Well, anyway, it's a cleaner. It's found in Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I don't want to bash anything.
But
Right?
I have a question.
Call them out.
When
I don't want to call. I want to know if it's true. Number one, and if that's true, why would any company be putting that stuff? Is it as a preservative?
May I?
that would be my question.
There are certain companies,
Additive or preservative?
there are certain things that there is a threshold. All right, like rat droppings. Okay, there are rats in these big mills. Cereal is known for this. Rat droppings. There is a 2%. I'm being serious. There is a 2.
Rabbit hole.
You can have up to 2% rat droppings in your cereal, and the FDA won't bother you. All right.
Where did you go? Okay. I need you to. No. You look it up. I need you to see. I need to know where it is. Because I don't just want to say something like that and not have any kind of proof. Look it up.
Things that
Somebody
are
look it up.
allowable. I can't look it up on my screen. There are certain things that are allowable when they're manufacturing food. In cereal, there's wood shavings, there's rat droppings, plenty of foods. Listen, this is why I eat the way I do. I've done research on some of this stuff, and this is why I won't go back. Shrimp is one of them, like you just mentioned.
Trisodium
Shrimp
phosphate.
is a bottom feeder. Shrimp's a bottom feeder. So are lobsters. So are mussels. They eat whatever comes out of other fish. And
Yeah, but I love a good
that
mussel.
alone is
You ever
enough.
have a good mussel? Nice mussels with a
Listen,
good
When
soppy
we
and
were
nice.
kids, like you
Oh,
said
yeah.
earlier.
A little
when we were
garlic
Right, John?
toast.
Right, avocado?
Yeah.
Listen, I used to eat
Right?
that shit also, but it's still not nothing I would go near anymore. When we were kids, chicken breasts were maybe the size of the palm of your hand.
I know we've talked about this. Now they're
they're huge.
I know.
So
Yeah,
pump them
well,
up with
But
steroids. And
I'm just
everything
talking
else.
about the chemical. I'm not talking about steroids. I'm
They
just
all
saying
got
about
sh-
chemical. What is it, Dave?
steroids
What do you
are
have?
chemical.
I think Dave has.
Well, it's not anything what he said, but
Oh,
among
Go
the mycotoxins, whatever that is,
Go ahead.
that commonly occurred in cereal grains, aflatoxins, including AFB, AFB2, AFG1, AFG2, and
Okay.
AFM1,
You lost
are
me at-
considered the most toxic and have been proven to be human carcinogens. Thereby, they are classified as Group 1 carcinogens, while FB1, FB2, and OTA are carcinogens in tested animals. And,
that doesn't say. Okay. All right. So
Nothing
what does
about
that mean?
what he
Right.
said, but-
Nothing about what he said.
but what
Yeah,
I'm saying
so-
is this is carcinogens. This is
All right.
What,
Can I?
so those carcinogens are in cereal, is what you're
this
saying,
is what they use
is to
in-
produce the cereal.
Yes.
May,
It's,
may I-
it's this is specific to cereal. What you're reading. What
all
you're reading right
Can
now.
I
Correct.
read you what I just pulled up?
Yeah.
As
Please.
far
Please
as
do.
as far as FDA guidelines, the FDA considers mammalian excreta or rodent poop a food defect and has established standards for permissible levels in certain foods. So they already know that there is rat poop in certain foods, and they've actually set a bar where if you go above a certain amount, then it's considered you have to throw it away. Otherwise, it's fine to serve to.
I mean, I guess we've all been there one time. We've, we haven't washed our hands
wait,
after
wait, here we
wiping.
go.
You know what I
Wait
mean?
a
And
second.
you're
Wait,
going to
wait,
get
wait.
your roast beef sandwich after that.
You
No?
ready? You ready?
ahead.
Up to 3 milligrams of mammal poop per pound.
Mammal.
Poop per pound is permissible. 3 milligrams of rat poop or mammal poop per pound is permissible. The cereal industry is known for it.
What kind
Again,
of mammal?
listen, rats, rodents,
Camel.
rodents.
Yeah, but
So-
it said rodent. It said rodents and
Just told you.
mammals.
It
said rodents and mammals. What
there is an
classification of
allowable
mammals are
amount.
they saying
Rodents.
it's okay to shit? Now, is a
Well,
whale a
listen.
mammal?
Well, let me ask you a question. When they're
A whale
when
is a
they're
mammal, is it not?
in
Yes.
a slaughterhouse.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
Let's
A
name some
dolphin.
other mammals and not talk over each other. Let's name some other mammals.
humans.
I said one word.
Cubans? Did he say Cubans?
Humans. No, I'm gonna
I thought
smoke
he
a
said
Cuban. I'm
Cubans.
gonna smoke a Cuban.
They're humans.
Wait, Cubans are humans too.
Oh,
Thank you,
it's so
Dave.
good to be
Thank you,
back in the
Dave.
comfy chairs
Oh,
of the
God.
Oddfathers podcast. We
So-
love everybody.
Oh, shit.
So what you're telling me? What you're
Daniel,
telling me
tell,
is
tell all your friend.
Yeah.
so what you're telling.
Oh my God.
I love
We
you,
got
Daniel.
nothing
We
better
love
to
you,
do
buddy.
tonight, Daniel.
If it wasn't for
Nothing
you, we'd be doing this to each other.
That's fucking weird.
Wait, let Avocado
mean it like
talk,
that.
please. You're talking over John. I don't like
Sorry.
that. John, go ahead.
So what you're telling me is my mom fed me all this cereal, right, with this preservative in it. Hence now I look like an avocado shape, right?
Probably, yeah.
He
Right?
looks like an
That's why.
avocado. What else looks like an avocado? An otter, who's a mammal. No,
It could be the meat you eat too.
what do you mean?
You think?
Thank you, Dave.
No,
Really?
no. I'm
Oh,
saying
no. Get that picture. Where's that picture?
it.
Listen. May I?
Oh yeah.
In
No,
slaughterhouses-
I didn't say that as a support thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really wasn't on your side there, Skip.
Wait, why? Anyway, slaughterhouses.
Yeah.
Because I eat
these
steak
animals,
like 3 times a week, so I
you
can't
go.
really say it's a bad thing.
I'm with
because
you,
you eat it, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
To me, it is.
Yeah. That's
It's
how it works.
tasty. It has
That's how it
protein. It
works,
has
Skip.
all the vitamins
all
and
the vitamins, niacin. What?
it has all. It has everything.
Thiamine,
rat
Do,
poop.
do you
niacin.
understand that our whole what happened?
Where's the picture?
I'm trying to find
I'll
it.
get you.
All right, let's
I'm
get
trying
off
to find
this
it.
subject. Let's talk
No,
about,
no, no,
Not
no,
yet.
no,
No,
We're
no,
on
no,
it.
no, no.
We're all
Speaking of-
over it.
No,
We're
let's
all over
talk.
it.
Let's talk about that vegan influencer on YouTube that
Okay.
died of malnutrition.
Listen. Oh, I got to get. How do I get this? How do I
let's
get
talk
this?
about.
How do I get this picture?
We're not
I
promoting
get it?
veganism on
We're
this
not
show.
promoting veganism, but Anthony was going off on the
All I'm saying
allowable
is
levels
there's
of crap in your
and
food.
there's wait. I have to find it. I'm gonna find it because I want you to see it.
You
because
got this
it's-
straight from a fish importer, your former friend there, whatever, who imported fish, and he told you that shrimp
Yeah,
has
but
chemicals
it's
in it.
but it's chemicals, right? So I'm saying you could eat shrimp or fish that does not have that tripolyphosphate in
Right.
it, and not put that stuff and ingest that stuff and put it into your body
But how do you know if it has it?
because it has to disclose. I mean, you have to technically.
When you look on the
when you
bag.
look on the bag, you see where it comes from. When you look on the package or what plastic
So when
thing or
you
whatever it is.
go when you go to the fish market and they're there on top of the ice, there is no labeling. There's
Right,
no
but you
label
can-
disclosing the ingredients. What are you talking about?
You
What are
can
you
you
talking
can
about?
ask.
Go
When did
go
you
know
buy
what
a
he's-
package-
go
when
to the
did you
local
buy a package
supermarket.
of shrimp? When did you buy a
Hold on.
package of shrimp with a label on it that said the ingredients?
And let
Hold on,
and-
hold on.
Hold on,
Show me.
I got a tinfoil hat theory on this. Okay, shrimp is not sold. It's sold by the pound, but it's actually when you buy shrimp, it's by the count. In
What's it
that
got to
Yes,
do with the
yeah, and
chemical?
he
that
yes,
pound.
yes.
So if you fatten up the shrimp, right, you went from a medium-sized shrimp where you'd get 50 in a pound. Now you have a large shrimp and you get 20 per pound.
Jumbo
And it
shrimp.
costs more money.
Jumbo
yeah,
shrimp.
but don't
Yeah.
they do pound and then they say 20 to 30 per pound?
Count, right? But it's by
Count,
the
yes.
count. Yeah,
Right.
So the smaller the shrimp, the healthier is what you're trying to say?
we don't know.
Anthony.
We don't know, Skip.
Well,
We're trying
Anthony
to
has
find
this
out.
theory from the fish guy. Call the codfather. Get him on the horn.
I just
He's too busy looking for something.
X. You don't have to whisper
What the
to
hell
do it
was
live.
I tried. I tried.
Look at him, he
I
did
said
it.
ant three
No,
times.
he did it. Listen, like nobody's seeing him. He's like, oh, he's like,
Plus, I don't want to talk over anybody.
No, you're perfect. He goes, what do we?
We can see you, Dave. We can
Like,
see you.
No, you can't see me. You
Yeah,
can't
I'm not here. I'm not here. I've ingested
not
so
here
much
now.
tripolyphosphate. I'm invisible. Okay,
I
hold on.
love Dave.
He's getting
Oh,
angry.
that's what I'm saying.
No,
Just
don't piss him off, Anthony. Look at him.
Oh,
Oh, whoa.
there you go.
Open. Seat open.
I got this for you. There you go. Vegans produce the most feces annually, reaching around 500 pounds on average. And there you go. Have a nice day. And we're out. And we're out.
That's what
Okay.
you guys carry around in your lower
Enough
intestine.
said. Are you
All right?
kidding me?
That's
Are you
yeah.
kidding? Since I went to a carnivore diet, I don't have any floaters in my anymore. No floaters.
Floaters are healthy.
No, they're not. That's an indication you have fat, tons of fat, bad fat.
Read
No.
into it.
No. Look, you're telling me when I see
Oh,
No.
when I see an oil slick and floaters.
Wait,
It's all healthy.
He didn't say anything about that picture, though. He didn't.
No. He deflected.
He
It's
did.
Exactly
He
what
I
did.
deflected
Yeah.
it. He kept it up there for a couple of seconds.
he
I
deflected
read
off
it,
his
I read
bald head.
Okay.
He read it.
Put the
though.
other
You guys and tell us we're lying because you leave an average of every 15 minutes to go. Whatever.
No,
it is.
he already explained that.
Because I
Oh.
drink a lot of water.
Oh, I get it. Oh, you have to pee. Right. That's right. That's
Listen,
good. No,
you-
I should drink more water, but I'm not. I'm
You're
drinking
supposed to be drinking
Miller
it,
Lite.
especially
Which is
on a
Especially
carnivore
in
diet. I need to be
Florida.
drinking a lot, but I
You're
need to be
supposed
drinking more
so
water.
you can flush out the food. Exactly.
All
I'm
right.
drinking
So
whiskey.
anyway, I just make America healthy
John's
again.
drinking his
Enough
own
with this.
piss.
They need to get all this crap out of the cereal and out of the food. Whatever, all this dye, this red dye, and all this bullshit. And I feel bad because I was thinking about it. And I'm like, when the kids were growing up, I really wasn't into I don't know, were any of you guys really like thinking about any of this stuff?
No.
not at all. I mean, I wasn't. Got anyone? No.
No. I
We
let him
weren't
eat
thinking
dirt.
about red dye 40. Like, we read it and we're like, oh, there's a shit in there. You know what I mean? But we freaking ate it
Yeah.
anyway.
20, 30, 40, whatever. What does that mean?
Yeah, we ate it anyway. It didn't, and we gave it to our children. So
Right.
how do we know how much we contributed to whatever it is they have going on?
Well, it
gluten,
didn't affect
gluten.
us.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't
but I don't
have
think
it in
I don't
your
I don't
food.
think it was. I don't think
You didn't have it in your food. When
I don't think we
when
had
were
this stuff
kids,
when we were growing up in our day. I mean,
Oh.
think about we grew up in the 70s, 60s, 70s,
Okay.
That's right.
80s. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
in the 80s, 90s, you know, they started getting shrewd and like, hey, we could, you know, we can kill more. I'm sorry, we can kill bacteria.
No,
you
that's
know,
not
we
where
could
it came from.
we could make food last longer if we do this,
That's what it
you
came
know.
from.
Oh,
Preservatives.
absolutely. Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because you think, why would you want it to be that preserved that people wouldn't have to buy more of it on a regular basis?
Shelf
You know what I'm
life.
saying? Like, remember
Shelf
a
life.
loaf of bread? When's the last time you saw a loaf of bread get moldy?
Doesn't happen anymore.
Cheese get moldy. You don't see it anymore because it's
You
so
don't see it anymore.
processed. You don't see it. It lasts so much longer than it used to. How about, I mean, the milk? You know, we would have that because it would last long, and then one of my daughters was like, "You can't buy that because of blah 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 blah." I mean, I don't know too much about it, but I'm just saying this mistreatment of animals.
It's the
or
gum.
whatever.
No, it's also the gum. There's gum. Again, we're going to go off on it. There's gum in milk. All right, actual gum, which keeps it from spoiling. Read the ingredients on a carton of milk.
Yeah, but that's natural. That's not homogenized milk, right? That's all. That's natural. That's
any
pure
type
milk.
of- not well. I don't know, but there's gum in certain milks.
See, once you say I don't know, okay. Well, what's the
Son
next
of a-
topic?
We're
changing
Your
topics.
daughter not want you drinking Fairlight?
Tell them
See
off.
what the ingredients of Fairlight milk is.
No, I don't want to call anybody out. I'm just saying everybody knows it. I don't want to get into all this. We're not. I'm
Who
not.
brought it
I'm not
up?
Bobby. I'm not Bobby Jr. RFK
He's
Jr.
Bobby Jr.
What are you talking? What are you talking about? Come on, we're gonna
Hey,
get this
God
show
bless
on the
that
road.
man. God bless that man. I don't care what he sounds like. I'll listen to him all day long.
I love him. I love him.
I like him. I like him a lot. I hope he.
I love
hope he
everything
does
that's
what he's
happening.
doing.
I love everything.
hope he
Let
keeps
them
it up.
whine and cry.
I have one more question.
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. No.
'Cause
Ask
Corey,
away.
Corey's asking. You guys need to send links so he can't get on. So what is?
All he needs to do is follow us on X, and he could watch it right
Okay.
now.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, these kids, that young kids, they don't know
Trust
technology.
me, I know.
You know?
We got
No,
we
just-
got Bill. He don't, or Skip. He don't know technology either.
And I'm on here.
Yeah.
And you're
made it.
there. I mean,
I'm there. You're there. I'm here.
well, there's been so much happening, and I just, I think we kind of discussed it, that we're trying not to be too political. Right?
That'll work.
We can't help it, but obviously I'm wearing a Gulf of America shirt.
God.
I love it. I love it. I got, I have to tell you, I got a lot of compliments on this shirt.
Really?
Granted, I was at the Moose Lodge. But I did get a lot of compliments.
Time.
Corey, I'm here, but we can't. See, there he is. There
Is
he
he
is.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said I'm here.
Yeah, he just said
I know.
I can hear you now. So
Okay.
You are a member at the
I
Moose
got a little
Lodge,
bit of story about that.
Hold on.
Anthony.
What?
You're a member at the Moose Lodge.
I am too.
Yeah. We're
Are you,
dude. You
Elks
gotta be a member of the
also?
Moose. No,
I'm a member of the Moose Knuckle Lodge.
the Moose Knuckle, the Camel Toe Lodge, or
Camel Toe.
the Camel Toe Lodge.
What, is that what you guys do over there on the West Coast? You go to the Moose Lodge?
Listen.
Wow.
You gotta get a good time where you get a good time. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, we love the Moose. The Moose does good things. The Moose sponsors
Moose.
one of our local races, Ross Chastain, who drives NASCAR, #1 car from Alva over here. And if he wins, he smashes a watermelon because the family's in the watermelon business. But
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, man, it's nice people, good people. I like it. Very, very inexpensive beer and fantastic food. And we go every now and then. It's not a bad time. And it's all for a good cause.
All right.
I have no problem.
So invite me and Skip over.
Yeah.
I'll drink beer and Skip can.
Yeah, they'll make you
have
some kind of a
Shirley
smoothie.
Temple and
Skip
a
to my
smoothie.
Lou, my darling.
Yeah, they'll make you some kind of a smoothie with vodka.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. You'll be good. So Corey said,
Can I?
Glenn? Who's Glenn?
I don't know.
All right, I'm here. I'm good. I just wish I could respond, and I don't know why I can't
see,
respond.
Or the moose.
Listen to me.
We got to get back to this moose thing.
Listen to
don't
me.
be like trying
Listen,
to
you know what you got to
travel
get back
away
to?
from
A
this.
fucking microphone and headphones. That's what you got to get back to.
This moose.
That's what you need to get back to. I'm sorry.
Can
You
you
can
hear
talk all
me?
you want.
Can you
Hey,
hear me?
nice background. Sorry, can't hear you.
That's all
Bill.
I got. Yeah.
We can barely hear you.
Skipper.
I got
Sorry.
a good story
No,
about
that's all right.
Corey whenever you're ready. Doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be now.
No. I hear you. I'm just.
I know.
He's a lot of work. I mean, I did
He's
use the
a lot
word
of
in
work.
the text prima donna, and I don't think I was really far off.
Are we talking about Skip?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
What?
What's the problem?
You
now?
idiot.
Who,
See,
me?
what's the problem? See, you're just killing the sound. No, now we can't
Is it
even
better?
hear you. You still.
It's not
yeah.
better?
Oh yeah. No, it's perfect. It's so much better.
Perfect. Better.
So much better.
Okay, good. I feel
There's one more
looked
Miller
at
Lite,
me.
Dave. We're either going to share it or fight for it.
We're gonna share it. 'Cause that's what we do.
Sharon is Karen.
I could always run and go get. Oh, I have nothing. I have nothing here. I forgot to stop.
Yeah.
I thought. I mean, you were coming with something. I'm fucking with him. I love it. So
Showed up empty-handed.
anyway, no. Oh my God! Listen to you.
I got my computer.
Yeah, he got his computer.
Don't get upset, Dave. Calm down. Calm down. Wait,
Dave is
we're
fine.
only joking.
So all right, let's get back to the topics. But anyway, I'm glad we're here. So anyway, let's be supportive of Make America Healthy Again. And this is bullcrap because we've been poisoning our kids for a long time without even realizing it. And now everybody realizes it. And anybody I feel who is against it, you're either a goofball, not a parent, or just you just don't have any kind of common sense. There's no reason our French fries or our sodas or whatever it is has to have so many more ingredients that really don't amount to crap. Well, they are crap, but they don't. There's no health benefit to them compared to other places who say no, we're not having it. It's just it's common sense.
I agree.
So you want to segue into EBT and SNAP banning soda? and all that?
Yeah. We could segue.
Because-
All right, if this was if we were going to segue into it, I had no idea, but I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they want to ban.
Do
They
it.
want to ban that. They want to ban that buying it. On your EBT or your
They should.
whatever card, SNAP card, because
Who's moving
all
it?
you're
Who's
doing
moving
is
it?
you're making people unhealthy, and then we have to help them later on.
Well, okay. I don't know what that was, but you have to stop moving your microphone. It's killing everybody. I mean, it's making so much freaking noise. I'm going to mute your ass. I'm
You're
muting
making
you.
me
I'm muting you.
self-conscious now.
Fix
buddy.
your freaking microphone. I'm
How
muting
about
you.
now?
No, I'm muting you. No, fuck off. I'm muting you. That's it. You can't be. You can't it's.
Better?
No, it's not better. This is what it is.
My hands are here.
No, don't go wow. Don't go wow.
Look.
It's like a stampede of buffalo. What is this? Yellowstone? It's a fucking Oddfathers podcast.
I feel like I'm playing the Buffalo machine.
Oh,
in
I mean,
the
holy
casino.
shit! It was like a stampede of fucking wild boar or whatever, wildebeest.
Then
and
stop
shit.
complaining.
I'm not complaining.
You were complaining 5 minutes ago.
You know how pleasant that sounds to people who
You're
are
like an
driving
old
on the
lady.
interstate right now.
Stop complaining.
They
You're
hate
like
us.
An old lady. You're like an old
Oh,
lady.
okay.
Stop complaining.
All right, yeah, it's only me. You're right. It's me. I'm the only one that is annoyed.
Dave didn't say anything.
That's what what Dave does when he's annoyed. Doesn't say shit.
Then he must
right.
be annoyed quite a bit.
Exactly.
Well,
No shit.
yeah.
Yeah, constantly.
Little shit bothers me.
He must be constantly annoyed then. Holy shit.
Oh my god. All right. So anyway, let's just reel it back in. So
EBT.
okay, I agree. Okay, if you're gonna go, listen, John, I don't want to step on your thing. So say what you have
No,
to.
I was just
I
bringing
agree.
it up. I think it should be banned. Like I've gone to the store and I see people buying, with their card, their EBT card, and the whole shopping cart is just filled with soda.
Junk.
Like
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
junk.
Junk.
Like
Junk food.
you're making your kids and everybody else unhealthy, and then later on, they're probably already on one of the government-assisted programs. Who's going to pay for that?
Right, and they're unhealthy, and they have diabetes, and they're overweight, and they're not active, or they have things going on upstairs that are caused by these chemicals or whatever, or lack of exercise and whatnot. And listen, my ex worked for a big supermarket, and we would talk all the time about people walking in with the EBT cards and buying $100 birthday cakes.
Right.
No joke. Like we didn't buy $100 birthday cakes. Do you know what I mean? So other people, they would walk, and she'd be like, "This is not This is not sustenance. What's the word? Sustenance. This is not
substance.
Substance.
Yeah.
I said sustenance. Whatever. Maybe that's another word. Maybe that means something totally different.
Could be.
Maybe it's the opposite of substance.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is it substance?
Yeah.
Somebody look it up.
Well,
it doesn't make a difference.
I don't
but
know
you know
what
what
you're
I
trying
mean.
to say.
I'm trying to say it's not food that's going to keep you healthy. It's not bread. It's not milk. It's not cheese. It's not meat. It's not fish.
Card.
Yeah, it's cake.
Sustenance.
It's a
You're not
birthday
feeding a
cake. That's
family
one.
with a
It's
cake.
one day. It's $100, and we're subsidizing that,
Of course.
right?
Because we're idiots.
Well, we're idiots, but
we don't
of course
see
we're
it.
idiots. But you know what? I mean, only
There's gotta
now
be a
I
way.
think.
Go ahead.
No,
go
I'm
ahead.
just saying. You're right. We were blissful. Well, I know there's a term for fool. but-
Blissful ignorance.
blissful ignorance, and happy, just happy to be a fool, and say, all right, well, what am I going to do? But somebody has to do something, and I think that's what's happening with this whole Doge thing. That's what's happening. They're saying, hey, this is not cool anymore. This is not cool anymore. We can't keep going down. If we go down this road, and you have the smartest man in the world who's saying we're going to go bankrupt, and we're as a country, and we're screwed. And I think that's what they want. That far left extremist, socialist, Marxist nonsense. And I just hate it. I hate it for the kids. I hate it for everybody. And what I don't hate is what's happening. What I don't hate is a new regime who's going in and doing something about it. Finally. And people are all whacked out about it. You have all these politicians. First of all, I don't know how they get elected. You don't see it really down here in Florida. You don't really see. I mean, you have some, right? I mean, on the East Coast, some Democratic little, blue
I've
pockets.
I've actually lost friends. I've actually lost friends.
I live in her area. Who you're talking about?
Washerman
Yeah,
Schultz?
yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. We could talk. I mean, she's a politician. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But
I just
I'm
don't
losing
understand.
friends over this. I've lost friends over this, and I really don't care because I just like they can't understand my politics. I can't understand their stupidity and their politics. But you're right. I mean, there's first of all, going back to this EBT thing, there is a list of things that you cannot buy.
Cigarettes, alcohol.
Cigarettes, beer, exactly.
Right.
Cigarettes, beer, alcohol. Like you just said, buying a $100 birthday cake with your monthly allowance of food, your monthly food allowance is probably got to be the dumbest thing in the world. But they walk in, they have no problem. And like John, I've seen people in Walmart with baskets full of junk food, chips, dips, soda, Gatorade, all this crap with all this sugar. And they go up to the register and they're buying with an EBT card. And I'm like,
Take your
how are they
headphones
feeding their kids? How are they feeding their kids? It's incredible. And
I've done it.
also 20, 30 years from now, or even now, these kids are overweight. They're obese. They've got health issues, diabetes. They're having memory issues or they're having brain issues because of all these preservatives. And we're paying for that also. It's got to stop.
It's a vicious
gotta
cycle.
stop.
Yeah, I mean they sell you stuff to make you sick, and then so you can buy the stuff that they say is going to make you better.
Because they don't make medicine on the cure. They make medicine on the treat. They don't make money on the cure. They make money on the treatment.
Exactly.
No doubt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If they cure, I mean, cancer. We've been fighting cancer for what, decades. All kinds of diseases and all kinds of things. So
yeah, and I go down rabbit holes too because I've seen things, that say there's you take this ivermectin, whatever, all these different things. You take this, and this, and you'll. I don't know if it's true, and maybe it is. But when you think about it, as far as the health of it, and let's just say, during the whole pandemic and stuff like that, when all this messed up stuff was going on with our kids, the people who wanted to speak out, they were shut down. The people who wanted to question it were just shut down. I mean, obviously, we looking back on it now, and you realize like, hey, that's complete bullshit, Like but the people who knew it were ostracized. Like you said, you lost friends. So were they really your friends? Like, were they really your people? Because if you think about it, it's like, I would have to say, people say 70-30 split. I think it's more like a 90-10 split of, don't worry about it. Block me out.
Oh, and I get a hard time. Really?
Yeah, but he's doing it for a good cause.
What is he doing? What? He got you a beer?
Hold on. Yeah, no, we're going to split this. We're going to split it.
What do you get? A glass? 2 straws? What do you got?
2 straws.
2 straws, 1 cup.
Yeah.
I said that. Yeah, I said it live.
I said it out loud.
I said it live. And I'm sorry. His son is listening. I apologize.
And I'm the one
And
with
his
the
ex-wife.
food dog.
I'm going to try to pour this.
Listen, when it comes down to it, there's just like you said, were they
Nice.
ever really friends? I don't know.
Do it?
I mean, the best part about it is if someone's going to stop being your friend because they disagree with your politics, you're right. They never were a friend. And same thing with us. I mean, I can't understand how stupid they can be, just like they're probably saying the same thing about me. But you're right. They probably never. I got news for you. I feel better not having to argue with them all the time. The fact that
I would love to
stop being my friend, it's even better. I applaud it. I'm glad.
Entitled to your own opinion.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
No,
pretty
I
smart.
had
You're
to
entitled
just- I
to
had
your own
just finished
opinion,
this
right?
question.
I mean,
Exactly. But you know what?
you can have an adult discussion.
Not fighting with them has given me better peace. All right, more peace of mind, less
Right.
stress, less aggravation. I don't need their politics. They don't need mine. We're fine. Move on, and that's it. And I feel so much better. But today, all right, Trump's got the highest rating he's had since he's been elected. So he was hired to do a job, and he's doing it, and they're just freaking out about it. They don't know what to do. And I like the way he's doing it. He's doing it, and then he's just dealing with the backlash.
The
later
repercussions.
on. Yep, later on.
Yeah.
I love that. That. That's the best way to do it. Send them all home, and you want them back? No, I'm sorry. The plane's already in international airspace.
Did you see the video Did you see the video that Christy Nome did today? What I don't know when she did it, but like everybody in the jail behind him, like stacked up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was insane.
Yeah.
But you know what? What are you supposed to do? Like be in a guard and go, hey, if you break our laws, no. Those days have to be over because, again, you have to have law and order. You have to have it in your home. You have to have rules and responsibilities in your community. Same thing, and it just goes from there. So I don't want to hear any of the nonsense and everything. And one of the things that I found while we were on hiatus, rebuilding this
Under
amazing studio under construction, I saw a couple of videos of the evolution of how do I put it?
Show us.
Just
I
say
think
it.
it just
It's okay. So
this show it speaks.
this girl,
Volume.
and again, I the only thing I can say is, and before we look at this, is it's all about the money. It's not about caring about your constituents. It's not about caring about your community. It's not about any of that. Like, we sit here and we talk about things because we're passionate about it. We give a shit about it. We care about our community. We don't want to see things messed up. And again, I feel it's common sense. Listen to the difference. Listen. So, not even that. F that. Take that back. I want everybody's opinion. I want to hear what happened. Just tell me what happened and what changed. What changed this girl? Okay? All right, you ready?
We're ready.
And on your mark, get set,
Go.
and go.
Absolutely. First of all, it's good to see you in the new year. No one could have told me that when I went down to Austin Now it looks like a little bit over a year ago that I would be running for
think they say
Congress.
that. We
It's
do.
just not what my plan was. But what I've always decided is that I would step up when there was a need. Listen, he up there, he's hearing all kinds of nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be real. And we weren't gonna sit for that shit. We wouldn't, you know. But when she called me and said, I think it's time for me to retire, and you're the one that I believe should take my seat, I really was kind of caught off guard. I didn't anticipate that. If anyone knows anything about the Congresswoman, they know. We showed up, and if he had some sense, then maybe we would have been about that life. But y'all know he ain't got no sense. So please give some love. This took a little bit of coordinating to do for sure. We got some cool shirts. You know, the congressional seat is over 4 times as large as my House seat. And I was just starting to get into the rhythm of doing constituent services and things like that. We got Madam Williams, who just happens to have the honorary seat. It's not even honorary because she's holding it down, y'all. But the legend himself, John Lewis, that is the seat in which she currently serves. So she honored his legacy. This is the message that she wanted to send today.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I mean,
Not okay.
yeah,
Can I
not
just
okay.
say it? Can I just say it? You can take the person out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out.
Yeah,
No,
but
no,
here's the
no.
problem, though. Here's the
Come
problem. She
on.
wasn't from the ghetto.
Right.
She went to a.
She's trying to be ghetto. She's trying
Okay,
to be ghetto.
one at a
she
time.
thinks it's cool. She thinks it's cool to be ghetto.
Yeah, but you said you can't take the person out of the ghetto. She went to like a high school that was $20,000 a year.
It's an act. She's
Yeah,
trying
she's
to appeal.
to be ghetto.
So what
your
happens
audience.
is, listen, she's not trying to do anything and appeal to the people in Texas who she represents. What she's trying to do is appeal to those masses around the country who talk like that,
Well said.
who kind of think like that, who have this mindset that everybody's against them and all that. That's all that is. That's not an elected official saying, you know what, whatever this district is, I care for you guys. I'm going to work hard. These are the issues we have, and I don't. There's nothing genuine about that. And here's what these freaking knuckleheads don't understand. Video, and it goes for every one of us. But video, especially like that with people in the public eye, you can't say, you know what, I never talk like that. That wasn't me.
That's right.
That was somebody else talking very proper English and being a mature woman.
She ain't
What
about
happened
that
to you?
life.
Yeah, what happened to you? How much did it take? I want to know what the threshold was financially for you to sell your soul and to become a totally different person and put eyelashes on that look like, you ever see them on the Volkswagens or the cars that got the fucking eyelashes on them? You ever see them? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. The little
Oh,
old
yeah, I mean,
crazy
that's
white lady
literally
driving
what-
around in the bug.
Yeah, in the pink car, like selling fucking, what's that
Mary Kay.
Mary
Mary
Kay
Kay.
and shit.
And they all
Ooh, they're
they all
fucking
have a
like this.
mask on.
Yeah, they all have a mask on. I'm like, God damn, and the car, I mean, you have balls. You're driving around a pink car with eyelashes on it. Like, damn, how do you walk out of the house in the morning? Anyway, it's just bizarre. It's just bizarre. I mean, it's just so phony. They're all so phony.
They don't realize this is going to come back to bite them one day. Like the tweets, like the videos, like with all of this social media crap that they're posting, it comes back to bite you in the ass.
Yeah,
like
they
one
can't
day,
take it
this will
back.
probably come back to bite us in the ass one day. Who knows?
Well, I hope it. Listen, I mean, and again, we're not. Here's the thing, and I think about that too. I really do, because I don't want. But we're not sitting
I know
here
you do.
bashing, like saying we hate this demographic, or we don't agree. We don't agree. But I mean, live. That's another thing. Like, we're like, live your life, dude. Just go live your life, but just do your thing. Like, I'm not going out, or none of us that I know, we're all heterosexual, hetero? I said hetero. What the fuck is hetero?
Have another
Yeah,
drink.
no, really. Maybe another Valium? No, I'm not taking Valium. When's the last time you took a Valium? What's all the noise? What just happened? Oh, what did you do, Skip?
What now?
We're getting an echo.
You did something. You changed something.
I didn't change anything.
What did you just click?
I didn't
You just
change
clicked
anything.
something.
The what?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You just clicked something.
Check
It's
your
not
volume board.
Echoing now, though.
Do a sound check. 1, 2.
No, it's
One,
good
two,
now.
1, 2.
No, that's fine.
No,
I
it's
don't know
back
what
down.
happened. But did anybody else hear what happened?
I
Yeah.
did. It's an echo for a minute. Yeah.
You sure it's not your
It's
board?
No, I think it's your diet. fucking diet is
What a
ridiculous.
fucking idiot.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, hold on. I don't
oh,
know. He
okay,
gets
here,
close to
here.
the mic,
Just
he gets
go on with
close.
what you were saying. Go ahead, please.
Hold
It was
on,
so
hold on.
fucking loud.
Let's go back to old JC over there, Jasmine. All right. Reported. What do you think our reported net worth is?
Okay, I think now
Right
isn't it something like 10.9 or something ridiculous like that?
$9 million
$9 million.
on a salary of 179.
Is that what she?
174? That's what.
Okay.
That's what. Yeah.
Okay, and I've heard it. I forget who said it, and I've heard it said, like AOC, Bernie, her. They play and they get people to donate.
Mm-hmm.
They get people to
Right.
come up with fess up. That's it. They get people to come up with money, and give them money and donate. So $2 here, $50 here, $100 there. Who knows? A big pack, 10,000 here. Before you know it, but that money's not supposed to be going in their pocket, right? It's supposed to be going for campaigning or for this or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I'm no.
They set up these nonprofits. And then they're allowed to take a certain amount of money off the top for administrative fees, and that's how they get rich.
Mm-hmm.
They've been milking the federal government for years. This was all this stuff they were talking about that Doge has been uncovering. All of these nonprofits that they all formed, and the government was giving them grant money, and they're allowed to take 20% off the top for administrative fees. And now they closed down the 501c3, and now they've got all this money, and they just hand it out.
It's true.
This is what Doge is uncovering. Finally, it's stopping the madness.
Well, yeah. Okay. So let's just say she got some off the top. She's worth $9 million. So what did whoever it is,
That's
her
a lot
foundation?
off the top.
So what is it? 10%. So what did she get? $90 million from something.
Who knows how much you got? You had foundations getting millions and billions of dollars along the way. First of all, you don't know how many people are contributing to this. All right,
trying.
maybe she's taking.
I've already done it. I can't go any lower. He's just very loud.
Wow. Listen.
Oh no,
listen,
you're
yelling.
We
You gotta
can
tone
solve
your
this problem.
Lower
listen,
your microphone.
lower
Just
your volume.
Your microphone on your volume.
There's got to be a way for you to adjust your volume.
Hold on.
I don't know. I mean, I don't even know.
How
at this
about
point
now?
What microphone.
How about now?
No, it's louder.
It's got to be on your end then.
No, it's
I'm
not.
telling
I
you.
have you. No, I have you basically almost on mute.
You tried, yeah.
Okay, so Miss Crockett owns a $2 million townhome in Dallas, a $1.5 million loft in Austin, a $1.5 million lake cabin in Galveston, Texas.
So she owns real estate. There you go.
Yeah.
In Texas.
Does she sit on the boards of any nonprofit organizations?
I don't know. I'm going through. Well, when she was an attorney, she was charging $5,000 an hour. I deal with a lot of attorneys, and $5,000 an hour.
Okay,
So she was a money laundering
okay,
attorney.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, nobody. That's my point. There's so many ways for them to do it, and they've been doing it. And again, those who are screaming the loudest are the most guilty.
Correct.
All right.
Absolutely.
Speaking of guilty, we've got some NFL news. See what I did there?
You did.
Yeah, we got some NFL news.
So there's a
Dave. Let's get it.
Pull it up now. Oh shit.
Maybe bring that closer to you.
I think I might.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Yeah.
There's a new NFL rule.
Yeah, that we gotta. I'm gonna mute you until you get in front of your microphone.
How's that working
'cause
for
it was
you guys?
Because it
over there?
basically was.
Better?
It's a new NFL rule now, right? So basically, it says that if you do the wipe your nose gesture, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Wait,
And there's a couple of players that do this. CeeDee Lamb being one of them, and Baker Mayfield. It's ridiculous.
okay, is it a
in my
wipe?
opinion.
Is it a wipe or is it a?
It's just a gesture.
It's a,
It's
but it's going. So what is the
Right.
gesture? Is
but-
it this?
It's
It's not this. It's
no,
this.
it's this wipe.
Forward,
Yeah.
like
Well,
like
I
you
mean,
like you and
I
Buster
don't-
wipe your ass. Forward. no. Am I lying?
No, you're right.
Well, maybe Anthony
Oh,
wiped
and I'll
his ass
do it till
forward
the
and he's
day
got
I
that
die.
brown
And
spot
let-
on
I'm
there.
gonna do it till I die.
And
You
if-
are gonna die from
well,
poisoning
but-
from your ass.
But and even if I'm in a home,
You and
I'll
Buster,
make sure they
you and
do it
Buster
the
gonna
right
have-
way
You
too.
and Buster gonna have fucking beds next to each other. We should have listened and wiped back. Okay, never mind. I'm getting off. I'm going off.
They're gonna do the same way that I would.
It's disgusting. All right.
So it is page 50, Rule 12, Section 3,
into
Article
the mic.
1.
Into the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rule 12, Section 3, Article 1D. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Prohibited acts. There shall be no more unsportsmanlike any act which is contrary in the general understanding principles of specifically included among others any violent gesture, which is what they consider that. They consider that a violent gesture.
All right. So let's take a look, shall we?
Yeah.
Why don't we
Go to
take a look?
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oop. Let's take a look and let's see what CD. Let's see what this. Whoops, wrong one. We're gonna get to that too. Let's see what this is all about.
NFL bans CeeDee Lamb's signature nose wipe celebration in new rule update.
There it is
Dallas
again.
Cowboys wide receiver CeeDee Lamb will have to retire his trademark celebration move as the NFL has officially banned the nose wipe gesture, categorizing it as a violent gesture under the league's updated rules. The league recently sent out its annual rules report to teams, detailing changes for the upcoming season, and included in those changes is a new clause within Rule 12, Section 3, Article 1, D.
Pointing.
The clause expands the list of prohibited acts during games, and among the examples cited is Lamb's well-known nose wipe celebration. According to the document, players will now receive a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for any action that falls under the umbrella of violent gestures. The official language reads, any violent gesture, which shall include but not be limited to a throat slash, simulating firing or brandishing a gun, or using the
That's
nose
what they're
wipe
saying it
gesture,
is.
or an act that is sexually suggestive or offensive. The move appears to be directly aimed at Lamb's on-field antics. The nose wipe, which he's used regularly since entering the league in 2020, has come under scrutiny for its alleged connection to gang symbolism. Specifically, it's believed to resemble a gesture associated with the Bloods gang and has been interpreted by some
Dang.
as a sign of mistrust or disrespect.
Baker Mayfield.
While the NFL did not name Lamb explicitly in the wording, the timing and specificity of the gesture mentioned leave little doubt that the rule was inspired by him, prompting fans and commentators to dub it the CeeDee Lamb rule. Lamb seems unfazed by the change. In a recent social media post, he hinted at already having new celebrations lined up, suggesting he's ready to adapt and keep his on-field
And get
flair
fined.
intact.
They're going to fine him.
The 2024 season was another standout campaign for Lamb, despite a disappointing overall year for the Cowboys. The Pro Bowl receiver recorded 101 catches on
All right.
152
So
targets,
we get the
amassing
general
1,194
gist of-
receiving yards
of
and
his-
6 touchdowns.
Fantastic. Good. You had a great career. You had a great season. Fantastic. So anything that's violent. Whoops. And sexual. I mean, okay. So is that going to go for the mascots as well? Because have you seen some of these mascots doing the whole the pelvic thrust shit?
But hold on. I
They
got a
tackle
whole,
each
I got
other?
a whole new theory. Sorry, Ant. I got a
No.
whole new
I want to
theory.
hear it.
Okay.
I'm all in.
He wears number 88, right?
Okay.
Who's the famous Dallas Cowboy that wore number 88?
Michael
Irving.
Or Michael
What's
Irvin,
Michael Irving known for? Doing a little toots-a-rootski. He's honoring Michael Irving.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my nose, number 88.
That's a
I love
segue.
that. I love that. You know
That's
what? You're
a
probably
segue.
right.
But what
I
about
mean,
Probably right.
It was
No,
Johnny
it's not a segue.
Manziel.
What do you mean it's a segue?
what about Baker Mayfield though? He's known for doing that too.
He's honoring
does it
Johnny
'cause he's
Manziel.
white.
He's Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, Johnny Manziel.
No, he's a successful Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. He's honoring him though.
Come on, that's like Baker Mayfield giving whatever
Yeah.
gang signs. So he's
Yeah.
just doing it to just cause some
Real fun.
chatter. You know
No,
what I mean?
I know, but what
I mean, I
so
said because he's white. I didn't really mean that.
you guys remember, I think you do, back in the day when Tony Gonzalez used to dunk the football over the goalpost,
Right.
and they did away with that. Why? What is that?
Excessive.
What is wrong with that?
Because they consider it taunting.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean,
So the whole defense after an interception can go into the end zone and have a choreographed celebration, and that's okay.
yeah. Well,
Right.
if you remember, they did away with it at one point completely. They did away with any celebration at all. Remember, they used to flag them. It was a penalty. And then they said, the fans complained, and they brought it back. So that's when they started doing all those end zone celebrations. You got one guy laying on his side with his arm up, and the other people, whatever they're doing, right? But you can't dunk the ball over the goalpost.
That's what I'm saying.
Or you can't go like this, or you can't go.
All of that stuff is choreographed. They practice that shit.
Right. So I guess in Tampa they can't blow off cannonballs when when they
Only it's a
score a
touchdown.
touchdown because that's violence.
Only it's a touchdown.
It's a firearm. You're shooting a cannon. That's violence.
Not a field goal.
No, I understand, but
I know. I'm
This-
just- I'm just saying.
but you can shoot guns. You can shoot cannons.
Okay, so is this going to go further down the line, like the Canes? They do. What do they do? Like this or something with the whole hand?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if you were watching the basketball tournament, the one kid got a technical for he hits a 3-pointer and does something like he didn't even do it, and he got a technical.
Remember, like the like I
and-
smoked you. It basically means
Right.
I just smoked that. I
Or-
smoked
or-
it. I'm not
or
like
I'm
I
a
shot
shooter.
you. I want to get right.
Yeah, I'm a shooter. I'm shooting
I'm a
3
Yeah,
shooter.
yeah. Everybody, right? Exactly. Everybody. But then again, there's the, what of
Perception.
America.
Yeah.
It's the do we that let's make everybody soft.
Right.
Nobody could be offended. God, that somebody might take that the wrong way. Well, that's on them, though, isn't it?
Exactly.
Isn't it? I mean, we're how many guys are here? 4. We all know what that means. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to count.
Wait,
I'm trying
wait.
not to count the
Listening.
people in
Just
my
listening.
head.
Let me look
Just
it up.
listening.
Yeah, I'm trying not to count the.
4.
But you know what I mean? Come on, man. Just like let them do what they want. You can't be that again so soft about a football celebration.
How far can you carry it, though? I mean, that's this thing. It's
Exactly. How far can you carry it? What are they going to tell them? So you're basically
now
taking
it's this, and then it's this, and then it's
Right.
this, and
right. They're basically and this might not sound logical, but I feel like they're trying to take the violence out of football. It's a
rubbing your
violent
nose?
sport. Huh?
I mean, they took away when the guys would do like the grave digger after they sacked them, but rubbing your nose. I mean, I don't know. They're pussifying everything. So
You know what they should all do? They should just all when they score a touchdown, they should all just go like this, and then say they were waving to their mom.
They'll ban
And say
that
they were waving
also.
to the mother. I was just
They'll
waving to my
ban-
mom.
They'll ban that.
But are you guys in agreement that different gestures for different people could make different things?
yeah, absolutely.
So why are you banning it because of the negative of somebody when it could be totally different from somebody else?
Right.
But who even made the point that it was some kind of gang gesture in the first place?
Yeah.
Urban
Because
Dictionary.
Exactly. I mean, obviously, it's a known.
But
it's a
why would
known
you
gang.
even have to look that up? Okay, so the guy's wiping his nose. Let's Google what does it mean if you wipe.
Do you know
your
how many
nose?
gang members watch the NFL?
You make 12 or whatever.
Right,
They
and
watch
they
the
have
Raiders.
they have a
They watch
lot
the
of input.
Raiders.
4 of us, 4 gang members. It's the Oddfathers gang. Only
Well, who
we
would
we
even-
go like this though. We just like this is us.
Who
Yeah.
would even?
Oh, damn, that was a big one.
Who would even
Can we get
take
fined
the
for
time
that?
to associate?
Can we get fined for
that?
flicking a booger on the field? Can you get fined for that? They spit, don't they spit?
They
just
spit.
Can't take
they
their
friggin-
helmets off.
Right. You can't.
How about
you
when
can't
they
take
lick
your
their
helmet
fingers?
off.
And how about when they lick their fingers and they grab the ball? Wait. Who's gonna?
Yeah. What are they doing? Maybe rubbing a little.
Vaseline or something to so the ball slips.
Imagine like you see the quarterback is like that. We've seen quarterbacks lick their fingers before, but we've never quite seen anybody rub their lips and tongue like that in their gums.
How does
Exactly.
toothpaste affect
Oh.
the football?
Well, that quarterback is Keith Hernandez's son. Sorry,
Ooh.
that's an old school.
Yeah.
Come on.
I
You remember
got it.
Keith Hernandez? You remember that when the
I
Mets
saw
won the
him
World Series?
today. He's
They
doing
was
the
smoking.
Mets.
He was smoking a cigarette in the dugout.
Yeah.
Well, they could back then.
Yeah, well, they could because
What
he was
if-
doing blow. He would go into the clubhouse. He would do rails, come
Right.
back out, and start smoking a
Smoke a
cigarette.
cigarette.
Allegedly.
Him,
Allegedly.
Strawberry, and,
Yeah,
and
allegedly.
White.
Hey, that's
Oh,
smart.
Darryl Strawberry
Asking-
was always fucked.
Yeah,
He was
man,
always
smell?
on
Yeah,
drugs.
man, there is no asking what smell
Oh, trust me. There's a smell.
to
What,
blow.
what about?
Yeah.
No, only
Yes.
in your
Oh,
nose.
yes,
Of course, there's
there
a smell. You're
is.
putting it in your nose.
That's right.
Dave, I'm in agreement with you on that.
All right,
Smells
I
like-
understand, but
smells
it's
like
not something that
ethanol.
somebody's going to smell on you. Not like weed or alcohol. You mean to tell me if you did some coke, you're going to walk past somebody and they're going to be like, "I know you did coke. I smell it."
Well, if you got this little
Am I
white
right?
stuff below your nose,
That's
it's a
not.
dead giveaway.
Oh, thank you. Oh, what happened to the bridge? I think you hit your head into the bridge. Now you're in the
Daryl's
city.
motherfucker.
You're not. Nobody is going to smell coke on you. Have you ever seen a thing of live PD or cops when they're like, "We smell coke on you, sir. Please step out of the car." No.
Well,
All right.
I-
Well, okay. No. You two fuckers, explain
Mass-
yourselves.
Mass
There's no
quantity
smell.
of it. It smells
Fuckers.
like it has a smell. There's a big
Yeah,
brick.
I understand because you're putting it up your nose. Oh my God, I can't.
No, it's got a
Something.
medicinal smell. He's right.
But nobody smells it on you.
It,
Not like asparagus,
I
like
don't
you,
know.
Chip. Skip.
Asparagus.
Chip. I called him Chip.
Not like asparagus when you're peeing.
you're going to
Not
have to
like
edit a lot of
asparagus.
stuff from you.
Skip, are you a secretor?
A secretion?
No, that's not.
Are you a creature?
No, come on now. If you're a secretor, when you eat asparagus, you'll smell like. Or if you eat garlic, you'll smell it. Then you'll smell.
Well, you spell anybody
if you're
who
a
pees
secretor.
after eating asparagus, you could smell it.
Not everybody.
No, everybody.
How do you know?
Everybody.
Yeah, it
Because
has.
because everybody
I
talks
want to
about
know
that.
what your documentation is.
I
and how you
know.
understand.
I
What's your
know.
study?
For everybody.
It's like,
yeah.
I know.
There's some kind of acid in it that
That's right.
gives it that smell. I just saw a video on that a couple days ago.
Yeah, but
Don't ask
everybody's
me why I
different,
was
though.
watching.
Yes, everybody's. I agree with. See, okay, thank you, Dave. Everybody's different. Not
Everybody's
everybody.
different.
Not everybody when they pee after they eat asparagus has that
Does
smell.
everybody hold on?
If you're a secretor, who's like when you eat
I'm not a
garlic, you can
secretor. When I
smell
eat
it.
garlic, you don't smell. No, I don't
No,
sweat
you're
it
not a
out or
secretor.
anything. No.
You're a whizzer.
So Skip's gonna send us all asparagus, and we're gonna have like a test.
Everyone
Yeah.
smell.
Hi guys, come over for dinner. I have
Does everyone's
bacon wrapped.
pee-
No, not bacon. Veggie bacon wrapped asparagus.
Yes.
Smell.
I've got
Cabbage.
tofu wrapped
Cabbage.
asparagus.
Smell like
Yeah,
asparagus.
cabbage wrapped asparagus.
Hold on.
I've got asparagus wrapped in asparagus.
Yep, fried.
It's good. I mean, when does it stop? Look, he's smiling because he knows
No,
it's
it can't
true.
be fried, though.
Look,
Oh.
do you ever have quinoa?
Because I don't
want
want to get loud. I don't want to get loud. I don't want to get loud.
No, don't get loud.
I don't
Hey,
wanna-
you're
no,
already
no.
loud.
No,
You're
please.
gonna make me get loud.
No,
Not
really.
everybody's pee smells like asparagus.
Do you ever have couscous, asparagus, and quinoa and
Not
beets?
everybody's pee smells like asparagus.
It tastes like cement.
Yes, and I just peed a nice, lovely shade of rainbow. Thank you.
Well, Dave, you remember?
Now that's a little bit. Yes, sir.
Not even
you
going to
gotta
talk.
go big
Not
or
even
go
gonna
home.
talk.
Dave, you remember there was that pitcher from in the '70s that threw the no hitter? It was on acid for the Pirates.
We talked about this, didn't we?
Well,
I believe we
we
might
talked
have.
about David Wells when he was hung over, but
No.
not
Who was on
this
it?
one.
Who was on acid? Look it
All
up.
right, I'm Googling
It's
it
true.
now.
That is true.
It's true. Picture.
I'm sure I'll know the name.
How about what's his name? The Yankees' son, unfortunate passing of
Doc,
his
it
young
was
son.
Doc Ellis.
Oh, Doc Ellis. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yep. June
sir.
12th,
Oh,
1970. He was
Gardner?
on LSD.
yeah. Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner's son passed away.
And the thing is, they were on a camping trip,
Well, they were on some,
and
but they were away
or
somewhere.
something. They were away, and other people got sick too. But he's the only one that passed.
Yeah,
in his sleep.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out if maybe he got anaphylaxis or something from either the medicine or however it affected him differently. It happens.
But yeah, it's messed up because other people got ill as well,
Right. So something,
but not
yeah,
to that
not-
extreme.
Well, I have a friend on your coast, and they were in Dallas, and they came back from a trip, and the son was really sick, and had a high temperature. He was a young kid. I think he's like 6 or 8 years old, and the doctor said there's some kind of thing going around with young kids, influenza. The fever goes extremely high. If they didn't catch it, he would have been in trouble.
I think this
And
kid
that-
was 14.
And that was about a week.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
young.
He was 14.
Yeah, it was about a week before Brett's son passed away.
Yeah,
That happened to my friend's.
but they
son.
still haven't came out.
Yeah,
and
I
said
don't think- yeah,
what
yeah.
caused the illnesses.
Well, I don't think, I think they were outside the U.S. I think they were at some,
I think they were in
really?
Costa Rica or
yeah,
Mexico.
some island or some
Yeah.
other country or something. And I don't think they're going to come out with, who knows what happened. But we should, next time we should be more prepared.
Yeah.
You and I. With alcohol. I mean, with
Yes. No, you're right.
water.
You
Yeah, whatever.
Oh well,
Um,
segue into that. I read an article about weed and weed versus beer.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
talk about that. No. I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's,
The
Yeah.
the conclusion was they're both bad for you.
well, really?
They
Okay.
did.
So what are they saying? They're even? Are they saying they're even, or there's
Well, basically,
one
there's-
is-
they didn't say one was worse than the other.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
They can both be beneficial too, though. Correct?
Correct.
Okay.
They
All
did talk. They did talk about that.
They did.
yeah, like
But
if you
the,
give
the detriment outweighs the benefits.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, that's what
for
they
both
that's-
equally?
Both were pretty much the same because they're like talking about different cancers. One associated with if you smoke weed, and then drink long-term alcohol.
What the fuck? And I haven't cursed one time. What are you doing in there? You're kicking over furniture? What are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you? I haven't even.
am
What
I
are
the
you
only one
talking
that's hearing-
about?
I heard
hearing
it. I heard it.
Wow.
You sure
Maybe-
it's
listen,
me?
I think you need to button a button on your shirt. I
Are
think
you
you're getting a
sure
little-
it's me?
You might
It's
have
fine.
it might be a draft.
It's not.
Are you sure it's
us.
me?
So
Yeah, am I sure you're the only one moving?
Because I'm bored.
Oh, hold on. No, hold on.
Well,
Please
we're
hold.
not talking about sports.
Please hold.
so-
Thanks. Okay. Yeah, no. No, I just muted his fucking ass. No. Oh,
again,
he's
what-
bored. You say you're bored. I mean, you don't have to be. I'd love to have you, but if you're bored, I'm sorry, we're boring you. Oh my God, we're bored. Look, he puts the fucking flag. I love it.
He's probably going to the bathroom.
Look at there he is. Look. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with him?
But to your point, everybody is different. That's why
It affects people.
medications affect people different ways.
Right.
Food, anything would, now it's a general consensus, I understand, but
I much rather see somebody smoking weed than. I'm not saying obviously I like to have a beer, but I mean, weed never made me wake up next to some ugly.
where you
toothless-
wanted to cut your arm off?
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, really, I don't know anybody who's robbing their grandmother for a bag of weed. Like, I gotta smoke a joint. My grandma, I'm gonna slice your throat open. look. Did he go? Did he really look? What is he? He's probably peeing again.
Yeah.
I can't take it. I can't take it.
Well,
Skip.
of the
Come
of
on.
the
I'm
There
just
it is.
listening. I'm just listening. When there's a topic, I'll jump right in. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh my!
I don't want to move. I don't want to make any noise.
I got a
no.
question for you guys. Since
that?
you're up from New York, my sister asked me this question. She wants to get mace, okay, to protect herself, but you can't have it shipped into New York.
right.
You have to buy it in New York.
Upstate New York. You can buy it upstate New York.
You
could
can't.
probably
buy
You got to
it
go out of
anywhere.
you got to
can't
go
buy it
out
on
of the
Long
5
Island?
boroughs.
What I'm saying is you can't have it shipped like from
Georgia or
you know
wherever,
on
New
Amazon
Hampshire.
to
Right.
You can't buy it on Amazon, right? There's
Mace, huh?
laws for
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff, whether you could ship it in or not. You know what I mean?
Where does she live, Dave? We're in New York.
Endicott.
But well, listen, before you give him the address, make sure she has the mace.
No, not the address. It's a
No,
Endicott.
Oh,
She can't buy it where she is. I mean, I know the 5 boroughs restrict a lot of things.
No, she's very far from.
But if you go
The city.
outside the boroughs, you go to upstate New York, you go to like Orange County, or even parts of Long Island, you can buy it. You walk into a store, but there's got to be stores up by her where you can buy it. The 5 boroughs, Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, they just ban everything.
She's 3 hours.
What are you
from
laughing at, Anthony? Wow.
There. She's 3 hours from there.
No,
But-
you can't buy it there. Wait. Let me.
No.
Probably where she lives, she
no.
can buy
All
it.
he's saying is she wanted to sit in the comfort of her own home and fucking click on Amazon and send me mace. She can't do it. She's got to physically go out where she lives to buy it.
Right.
Correct.
In her area. Whatever.
Correct.
You can't have it shipped across state lines, I guess is what you're saying.
Yes, and she's having a hard time finding where she can buy it.
That's messed up because every woman or somebody they should be able to have it.
No, so now she's looking at bear repellent.
Yeah.
She's
Nah,
gonna buy at a sporting goods store.
Right.
Well, you-
Right. Well, whatever it is, because I when I sent the girls to college, I didn't care. They had that little thing of mace on their keychain. I'm like, they carry. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
You have to do
pepper
whatever.
spray.
Get him a fucking stun gun.
I got news for you. Stun
But you gotta
guns
get up
could
and kinda
probably buy in
get
the
close
store,
with that.
Yeah.
Huh?
You go to listen. You go to tell her to go to like a police supply place. She can buy anything she wants. They won't even question her. They won't even question her, especially a female. She'll
We
walk
really
in.
don't
She'll buy
have
pepper
that.
spray. She'll buy mace. Pepper spray is the same thing. So she could probably buy pepper spray over the counter. It's not outlawed. It's only outlawed in the 5 boroughs.
I got an idea. I got an
What's
idea.
that?
Boroughs, I love it. The 5
Dave,
boroughs.
just buy it and ship it to her.
That's
I
it.
can't. You can't ship it out from
How
out
are they-
of state.
how they
won't
You can
accept-
send it
Dave,
to her.
Dave,
No, I
nobody's
can't.
nobody's gonna tell.
Yeah.
Who's gonna
Nobody's.
know? Nobody's
Nobody's
gonna
gonna
know.
say anything.
That's like. I
Okay,
get.
How
I
are
get
they going to
ammo.
know there's pepper spray, Dave? How are
But-
they going to know there's pepper spray wrapped up in the bubble wrap in the box that you're
What if he
mailing
gets
to your
caught? If
sister?
he gets caught, then
All
he's
right,
screwed.
My question is this: if they ever checked that package and they saw what it was, the minimum fine is 10 years in jail.
Oh.
I
All
looked
right.
it up.
And then it won't be Monte, Skip, Avocado, and Dave. It'll be
Right.
Monte, Skip, Avocado,
And
then
Dave in prison.
Here's
in
what we
prison.
should do then. Fill up the car with mace. Let's take a road trip
Yeah,
All right.
fill up the car with mace.
and
Listen to
sell it.
yeah, like listen.
Just like we used to sell guns in the old days. Yeah, I
Want to buy
said
some
it.
mace? I mean, what's just like we used to do in the old days. Yeah, well, now you go to jail a lot
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
Oh my God. Anyway, there were so many topics I wanted to get to. Not really. I'd like to try to stay on a few topics. That's a whole other thing. We're just going to stay on a couple of things and talk about it, like we did tonight.
Yep.
Did we? No, we
I
kind of
get-
jumped around.
I got the closing one. It's going to make everybody laugh, but
He's got what?
Oh, the hair thing.
no, the Corey thing.
Oh, but there's another thing that we wanted to talk about, which I find very disturbing. How and I think why I feel about this story that we're going to talk about. When I used to go out with my sister, we'd go out, and she was a couple of years younger than me, and Wait, I don't like the. Let me take that back. I never went out with my sister. Like, I never really went out with her. When we used to go out together with friends to clubs, she was younger. She had her friends, whatever. But she had this like spiral, curly, natural, crazy hair, and she's a beautiful girl. But guys would always grab her hair. Now I never did that. I never grabbed a girl. Oh, you have beautiful, like there was no reason to put your hands on a girl. I don't care if she's walking by, or she's half naked. You don't do it. No. But they did it. So it caused a lot of fights. It caused a lot of turmoil. This story, that's why I was like, how? Now, what you're saying is, we're going to look at this story, but I want to know is, I'll ask the question, I guess, afterwards, but this is a creep show to me.
Yeah.
This is creepy.
Absolutely.
And let's just do this. Let's go here. And so this is about a high school. I mean, Dave, take it away.
No,
a high school coach.
It's a high school coach in upstate New York that was 81 years old. He came out of retirement to coach this team. He's a member of the New York State Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame.
Go ahead.
No.
But okay. Did they hire him? I'm going to ask. So did they fired him and then hired him back?
No. They
fired him.
He just came out of retirement to do this. I don't know. And you'll find out too that supposedly his niece plays on this team.
But it says here, coach fired for pulling players' hair.
Correct.
So they fired him afterwards.
He's actually been issued a warrant for assault.
I was going to say.
So what I'm asking you is, did this happen before or after he came out of retirement?
After. When he came back to coach.
He came back to coach his team, and this is what he
Shocking
did.
behavior by a high school girls basketball coach in New York State.
Wow.
Now, Northville head coach Jim Zullo is out of a job after pulling a player's ponytail following the team's state championship loss. It was captured on the NFHS Network live stream. You can see another player kind of appearing there to come to that girl's defense. Zullo told the ABC station in Albany that the player cursed at him when he told her to shake hands with the winning team. The school district says it's deeply disturbed by Zullo's conduct, calling it completely unacceptable. Police now looking into whether charges will be filed.
I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't, as a parent, I wouldn't. Oh, hey, Michael Corleone, what the fuck is going on here?
There we go.
Oh my God, look at this. This is the Oddfathers. I trust these men with my life, Senator. You don't mind? Here, you'll have my offer right now.
Shocking behavior by a high school girls basketball coach.
Okay.
Nothing, Senator.
Yeah, nothing.
And I'd appreciate if you paid for the
You would pay for the gaming fee
yourself.
Yes, gaming license yourself. Oh.
And don't ever confuse my family
right.
with my business again.
My family.
So that's disturbing on so many levels for him to just put. I mean,
that's sick.
Old guys figure like they don't give a shit. What are they going to do
that's
to me?
Sick. I mean, that girl.
You are a storied Hall of Fame New York State basketball coach.
See now,
and you come out of retirement, and then because you lost a championship game, this girl's crying. Which, hey, do it. I mean, you're emotional, right? For him to walk up and just yank her hair, that's
you don't touch someone like that. I mean, listen, we've seen coaches grab face masks in football. We've all seen it and yell at the coach. I mean,
high school football they do it.
Yeah,
they
high school. I mean, I'm saying NFL. I've seen it in college. What I'm saying
Ohio
is
State.
To grab. I mean, if that was a guy, would you have gone up and grabbed his long hair, or just if he didn't have just grabbed his head and pulled his head back? As a coach,
not
you can't
these
do that.
Days, no, back
but
then,
he's older. Okay, there. Boom, 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 boom.
No, Woody Hayes.
Yeah, but he's older. I mean, and maybe his faculties aren't there, and his composure isn't there. And how about you don't come back out of retirement at 80? What?
Well, 81.
Yeah. Stay home.
And that's the thing. I don't know if he did it because his niece is on the team or whatever, but
it doesn't matter.
He just lost it.
You can't control yourself.
No,
obviously he lost it. So what happened? So what's the end result here?
Well, he got fired, and he's got a I don't know what to call it, a bench warrant
Yeah, that's they said.
For an 81.
Every one
man
of
for-
those girls
Wow.
would
For
buy
us
a
all.
can of mace from us. See, that's why I suggest we should go up there with a car full of mace.
Imagine she
Every
would have
one
just
of those
turned around and
girls
sprayed him right in the face
with
with
mace.
it.
purchase a can of mace. Upstate
Wow.
New York, we've got it.
I don't know if it
No,
was
we're
my
not. We're not.
daughter.
No. Listen, for the record, contrary to what the skipper is saying, none of the Oddfathers are going to be driving mace over any state lines at all.
I don't know about none of the Godfathers, but I
Well,
understand.
I don't care about any of the Godfathers. I
understand
just know
your
any of the
disclaimer.
Oddfathers are not.
I understand.
We
your
are
disclaimer.
not
I get it.
doing that shit. We could barely get through an episode. We're not transporting mace through state lines.
I know.
Give me
I know
your
if that
sister's
was.
address. I'll get
if
us
that
some
was
mace. Don't worry
If
about
that
it.
was my daughter, I probably would have confronted the guy.
Yeah, why didn't the father like jump out of the stands and like beat the
Well,
old
we
man
don't
up?
know if he did or didn't. But I agree with you. If that was my daughter and he did that, I would be. But then
Makes
what are you
you
going to do?
wonder.
Hit an 81-year-old?
Yeah, true.
Makes you wonder what else he's done to these kids over the years that he's gotten away with.
Our feed is on such a delay because I'm looking at it right now, and it's the part where Dave went to the bathroom.
What?
On
No.
X?
On
X?
X? No, that's just you. I'm looking at it on
Oh,
my iPad.
it's just me?
That's you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
All right,
beyond
hey,
that.
I'm on my iPad too. Don't worry, everybody. All right, I'll reload it. Why does this Miley Cyrus always come on?
I played hockey in high school, and our coach would like check us into the boards, shoot the puck at us, But it's different times, And he's coaching like he's still coaching in the 80s, you know.
But
that's why.
For you, he's on there. He's actually still coaching,
right?
When he's doing that, this is ridiculous.
This is just like a scolding. Yeah, it's just like you can't talk to me, or you shouldn't say that. Like you can go up and go, hey, see, but that's the thing. As a coach, you don't get violent with your players.
Correct.
Hey, come over here. Even if it's here, like, come here, we need to talk or something like that.
Bobby Knight.
Yeah, but I know. But
Throw a
I'm
chair.
just saying, that's not right.
That guy's not Bobby Knight.
Or you punish them in other ways.
And you're dealing with women and girls.
Or you punish them in other ways. They don't start the next game, or you make them like run laps during practice or whatever. You don't physically try to. First of all, you physically.
There's so many things I could
humiliated
say
them
right
as
now,
well.
but I'm not going to.
But why are you
Why?
punishing her for crying?
Not about
for
you.
losing the championship game.
Right.
Oh, listen. He's punishing her for not shaking hands.
Hold on. Though, what the video stated is he told her to go shake hands with the winning team. And she cursed at him allegedly.
Right.
That's
Said
why
some
he
kind of
grabbed her.
expletives to him.
Right.
I don't know.
That's where. That's what
someone else.
the reporter said.
Those other girls must have heard something. They heard.
Well, she probably said, "I'm not. I ain't effing doing that." Or something like that. And he's like, "What do you mean?"
And he lost it. Yeah, he lost it.
She is the MVP of that team. She's the highest scorer. She's gonna shake hands.
He lost it.
In my opinion.
He lost
And she's gonna sue, is what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
She's the best
Then
player.
she's gonna buy the Oddfathers,
and she'll win.
Oh my God!
Well, she's going to sue him, or she's going to sue the league. Isn't he protected? I mean, there's got to be some kind of
this is so much
some kind of level
Morgan
that
and
you
Morgan.
can't go after.
Yeah, let's just
Sorry.
throw them a plug.
Sorry. Cut it out.
But it's too late now. It's live.
No,
it doesn't matter.
you
What did he
can't-
say?
Oh no! Once
attorneys?
it's live, this
attorneys?
is not Memorex.
All right.
It's live. It's not. It wasn't that the thing back in the day.
Yeah.
Is it
Memorex.
live or
Live,
is it
it's not
Memorex?
Memorex.
Yeah. It used to crack the
Well,
glass.
it's
with
the
a
other way
tape.
around. It's not live. It's Memorex.
No, they used to play the
That's
tape
what it
and the
was.
glass used to break. And they used to say, is it live or is it Memorex?
Is that what it was?
Yeah, because
Remember they had a singer that used to break the glass?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they,
yeah,
They
with the voice,
recorded her
right.
voice and she broke, and they played
Hey,
the video, played the
So
audio.
while we're here, I want to just bring. I've been trying to interact. Well, not. All right, hold on a second. I'm having a brain fart. Sorry.
all right.
See that extra half a beer did him wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's upsetting my stomach. I'm hallucinating right now. No, but I was thinking about. We talked about Curtis Sliwa and what he's doing.
Oh.
And he's been in Brooklyn. He's been all over. He's been in the Bronx. He's really trying to make a change. I love him. I mean, I like it. I don't see anybody else. I mean, I don't know. I'd love to talk to him.
Yeah, that would be.
You know,
well, why don't we just reach out to him? All right.
Yeah, we could talk about it. I mean, who knows?
You want me to reach out to him, and they'll have to put it.
Yeah, I mean,
the
I don't
rest
know.
of the group first.
I don't know. Based on your behavior tonight, I'm really not sure.
Wow. Here we
thing is,
go. Maybe I could just go on the Curtis Sliwa podcast, and you guys can watch
I'm sure he has
what
one.
Do you think?
It's yeah, you can. No, but
This way you can say, hey, isn't that Skip on Curtis's podcast?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think being from
Keep that
Canarsie,
backdrop.
I think us being from Canarsie, and
But now it's us, John. Now it's us being from Canarsie. Go ahead.
Well, I am. I mean, I lived there. I was born there. You lived there. You grew up there. You know a lot about it. I know a lot about it, and we know what it was. We know what changed, and he's trying to. I think he's trying to do the right thing. I don't know. I don't think he's a BS artist. You know, he's a straight shooter, and maybe people they're not
get rubbed the wrong way.
Maybe they're not rubbed. You know, they get rubbed the wrong way. I mean, he talks like a New Yorker, like a Brooklyn guy, like a Brooklyn boy. And I don't mind it. I don't when I listen to him speak, I don't hear the accent. You know, I don't hear that. I hear what he's saying.
You and I don't mind it.
About.
Listen,
Right.
you and I don't mind it, but there's a lot of liberals in New York who don't like that, and they don't want somebody like him representing them. And there are, I mean, I noticed there's a lot of the negative things about the Guardian Angels has been coming out, probably from people who don't like him. And you're seeing all this negativity about the Guardian Angels, which, again, you and I, back in those days, we thought that was a good thing. Other people thought it was vigilantes, and we thought it was a good thing because they were cleaning up the subways. It's
desperate times, right? Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Absolutely.
They said, you know what? He banded a group of people together and call it what you want, but they were riding those subways. They were walking the streets. They were doing the things and late at night that people who maybe could have or should have been weren't doing. So, you could say whatever you want. I mean, people are always going to have a shitty opinion on you or something, no matter what.
There's always going to be the other side of the coin or somebody else. There's always going to be a second opinion about what he was doing. But a lot of people looked at it as vigilantism. They don't like the fact that he speaks so Brooklyn. But there's a lot of negativity about him, and he's always had this negativity following him around, and he's had issues over the years. I mean, he wasn't always the perfect person. Yeah, he wasn't always the perfect person. And
Nobody's
I agree.
Perfect, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, we're not electing him as an official in our city. That's what it probably comes down to for them. But I want to reach out to him. Listen, there's a lot of things I agree with him, and we all do. We have the same political views about a lot of things. He and I.
Yeah, but they're still around, so that says something.
Right.
For
they're still
them.
doing good.
They haven't been driven out. They haven't been. He's been accepted at least by those people that he's protecting.
Well, he's a man of the people. Just like a lot of politicians forget that, but he is a man of the people. He's a street kid. He always was. I remember when he was younger, he was known for doing things like helping people and maybe like going around to stores, getting boxes of food, putting it on their doorstep. Yep. I remember that. He used to go around, pick up cans. There was a lot down the street from where he lived, and he used to go clean the lot because people used to dump tires and crap in there. He used to go clean out the lot. I used to see him out there. Yeah. He lived down the street from me. So he was a Brooklyn kid. He was a street kid. He
There's
wasn't
nothing
like
wrong with that. I mean, you got to come from somewhere.
I agree.
So So
But
you know,
you and
they
I
may
are
not
okay
have,
with
but
that.
you know, again, so yeah, oh, he's no good. He really doesn't know. Well, look at who you put in there. What kind of job did they do? Mayor Adams, you know, he's got his nice little earring. You know, he speaks like a Brooklyn guy.
It's
too.
$5,000. It's $5,000.
He speaks like a Brooklyn. Mayor Adams. He speaks like a lot of guys, a lot of people I know from Brooklyn.
His
okay?
custom suits and his
he
earring.
speaks just like them. So you know, and what did he do? And he was a cop.
Right.
And
That's his claim to fame.
and New
That's
York
his
was
claim
a
to
shit
fame.
show. Under him, De Blasio, he didn't do much better. He really didn't come in and kick ass.
Oh, De Blasio was a mess.
No,
De
no, no,
Blasio
no. I'm
was the
saying
worst thing that
after
happened
him,
to that city.
after De Blasio, and again, we're talking about this because this is our home state, right? We live, you know, we love where we live now, Florida. I love this state. I love everything about it. But he came in and he didn't exactly, you know, turn shit around. You know what I mean? He was playing that game, and it wasn't until later on when he saw like, oh wow, shit's going south for us, that you know he started changing his tune. And it's visible. You could see, just like that. What's her name? Just like that. 1 minute she's talking this way, the next minute she's saying this and talking this way. They all do the same shit. It's called being a politician. They're full of shit. You got to be. You got to be a people. You got to be. You have to have a clear purpose. You got to be an honest person. That's why people put you there, because they don't want to do the job. They just want somebody who's honest to go kick ass.
He's the type of person also that's going to do just like what Trump did, come in and clean things up, and maybe that's what people are afraid of. Nobody dislikes Trump for what he's doing. They just dislike Trump because he's Trump. The same thing with Curtis Sliwa. He can probably be an excellent mayor for that city. All right, but nobody will ever admit it because of the fear he's going to come in and clean it up. Just like he used to, he was trying to clean up the city he used to have a lot of backlash from the police unions also, because they didn't like them walking through the subways and being like tough guys and stuff. I remember. Listen, it was a big thing back in the day. I remember during the 70s and 80s, all the backlash they used to get. And that's what people still remember about them, unfortunately. But he happens to be a good guy.
Who gives a shit? They were again.
He happens to be a good guy. I like him.
Oh my God, no, don't do it. But I guarantee you, if you were on the subway and some shit went down and a guardian angel was there and they stepped in and saved your ass, you wouldn't have. Oh,
same thing.
You wouldn't be saying boo.
Exactly.
It's nonsense.
What was the thing that recently happened? Where what was it? A Marine or something? He was on the train.
I don't know. Yeah, Daniel Penny. Yeah, I know. I don't want to talk. I mean, it's you could say that. Oh, this and that. Oh my God. I mean, come on. You know, somebody's doing something because the city was out of control.
You need people like me.
Yeah, well, yeah. You can't handle the truth.
Exactly. Can't handle the truth. You need people like me on that wall. Can't handle the truth. It's true.
Did we mention that vegans produce the most feces annually, reaching around 500 pounds on average?
You even mentioned beer drinkers start to slur their words after a while.
Please, if I'm slurring my words after 1.5 beers, please call
Maybe
a doctor.
because you were drinking it out of a straw. I don't know. Maybe that was it.
No, I drinking it out of a straw. I mean, next time, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have like pina colada. We're gonna have a blender in here. We're just gonna make some kind of shit drinks.
And then I'll get blamed for the noise. Because you'll be blending pina coladas, and I'll get blamed for the background noise.
Listen, this is okay. Hold on, I'm gonna do an invitation to Skip. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow!
All right, here we go.
See, here we go. Look, now he's gonna take himself out. There he goes. Fucking leaves again.
You know how to push his buttons.
I know how to push his buttons. Well, this is a good way to. It was a good way to say good night. Look at him. Look, listen, he even texted me. Fuck you. Can you believe it?
I got one funny story.
All right, we got a funny story. It better be funny. It better be
Who's
funny.
Who's got
Dave.
a funny story?
All right.
I don't. Dave's got a funny story. I don't fucking believe it. I don't believe it.
Come on, let's
Opinion.
hear opinion.
So earlier tonight, I was at Duffy's, and my son,
a local watering hole here.
We have Duffy's here too.
Kenny was there.
Nobody knows Kenny. Just tell the story. Nobody cares.
I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. Well, tell. You got to tell everybody.
So
tell the funny story, Dave.
Shh.
You know what?
Okay, come on. Hold on.
I feel like stopping.
Go ahead. Go.
All right. So we got on the subject of the Eagles, right?
Football team.
No.
Like bald eagles?
No. The musical group.
Oh, the Eagles.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I
All
mean,
right.
Jesus.
He's the sports guy. I thought he was going with
we
Philadelphia
had 3 different
Eagles.
ways to go.
I understand that, but
Bald
I don't
Eagles.
have a funny story about the football Eagles. I don't.
All right.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
so Kenny and I were talking about the Eagles, and then we got on the situation about they did peyote years and years ago, and they went out and that's how I think how they got their name. But meanwhile, Corey, my son, is standing there, and he's going, "Oh, the Eagles? Glenn Fry." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Do you know what position he played?" And we just looked at him. He's going, oops.
Somebody was doing peyote at Duffy's.
No shit.
I was going to say, was your son on peyote?
Do you know what position he played? Yeah, lead singer.
Yeah, guitar player. Yeah,
Guitar
yeah,
player,
yeah.
lead
I
singer.
think,
Glenn Fry was
Well,
the
he
drummer.
went to the Eagles sports team just like we originally thought you were talking about the Eagles sports team.
Wow.
Oh, that's why he said that on X.
Yeah, that's why he said Glenn Fry. Yeah,
On
I
X,
saw
I
that.
saw it. I didn't know what he
It's
was
too
talking
bad. I have to
about.
figure out. I don't know. Maybe I have to pay more to comment back on.
Now
But
I
we
know
can,
what
if we
it
go to
was.
if we do it on YouTube, we can interact. So maybe we should try to drive everybody to the YouTube channel.
Do we
What do you
really
think?
want the criticism on the YouTube
No,
channel?
I really don't care. Do you know what? You think I really don't care?
But
Can we
As
do
Gary V says,
simultaneously?
nobody gives a fuck, and you can't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. Do it.
Who says that?
Gary V.
Yep.
Gary Vandal.
John, what were you saying, John?
I said, can we simulcast? Can we do both at the same time?
I'm going to find out. I'll have to find out. I should know the answer, but obviously after 17 years of doing this, I have no idea. No, 17 years. No,
and
no,
one and a half
40,
beers?
48 episodes, 49. You know, we're getting there. But I'm glad we rebranded everything and we got a different little studio. This was comfortable. I liked it.
It is. It's.
I just want to say one thing, Dan. If you're still listening, reach out to Nado and get Curtis on the show.
There you go.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Because
I'll send them. I
they're
mean,
New York
I'll tell you
boys.
what. I like everything that. I mean, when I say I click. I like because I watch his videos and I like him. Sometimes I comment. I've made comments and he's actually liked the comments. So, you know, I don't know, man. I think any press is good press, and
Calm down, fanboy.
this is probably no press, but who cares? You know. It'll be something fun to give it a shot. We got.
Have you ever?
So say that again. So who are you talking to?
Dan.
Avocado.
Daniel.
Okay.
Daniel, if you're still listening, call our other friend Donato. Maybe the two of them know Curtis and get us on the show.
Yeah. That'll be great.
That would be awesome.
You know. You know, try to have a guest, probably somebody who has better mic etiquette than.
Captain Vegan.
Yeah. What is he doing? What are you grating cheese? What are you doing? What is going on? Look, what do you got? A nail file?
Yeah, he's grating the Parmesan.
Is that a razor? Is that you scraping your bald head? Is that you scrape? Is that what it sounds like when you shave?
Are we ending this?
Oh, we ending this. Watch. Goodbye. I fucking kicked him out. I love you, Skip. If you could hear it, look, you're still there.
He's still there. You know that.
Love you, man. This was fun. All right. Until next
Great
time.
show, guys.
Until
All right,
next
don't get
time.
even. Get on, and we'll be back.
Be safe,
Good night, guys.
Good seeing you.
The rust is off. Ciao. Be good.